What a weird thing to, like, that was the equivalent of viral in the 80s.
Yes.
What a weird thing to go viral. Some old lady's just like, where's the beef? And then now that's like.
Remember the Xerox copier? Well, the guy that spoke really fast.
Oh, Micro Machines.
Yeah, Micro Machines.
Yeah. Clara Peller.
Yeah. But I learned recently, I did not know this, but the Xerox copiers thing for a while had like the, not deacon, like fryers. Remember when they had the guy, I don't know, they were doing some sort of.
Fryers. Like Friar Tuck fryers?
Yes. Like the
Interesting.
There was something they were a part of. Anyway, one of the main people was Ian Eagle's father, Noah Eagle's grandfather.
What?
Yes.
That is insane. That is
Like,
an
wait,
insane string to pull right there. Wow, the Eagle family.
Mm-hmm. They're flying like an eagle.
Movers and shakers. Yeah. Clara Peller, you're correct.
You watch, she was probably like 35 when she was filming that.
Clara Peller was born Rocha Sverdlova in 1902. She was 82.
Okay.
Lived for 3 more years. Where's the Beef was pretty much her last hurrah.
Yeah.
Where's the Beef became a catchphrase across the U.S. and Canada.
Oh, it was big in Canada?
I guess so. It became a cultural phenomenon. Walter Mondale used the line against Senator Gary Hart in his bid for the Democratic presidential nomination in 84. Mondale won.
Yeah,
that
Gary
nomination.
Hart didn't see it coming.
That's such a layered thing there. There's like 5 layers to that, and I just want you to know I know them, and I respect you for all those layers. That's fantastic. Her daughter Marlene published a biography in 2010, Clara Peller, an American icon, and then collaborated with Jeff Shell on the musical Clara and the Beef, based on her biography. I need to watch this.
Jeff Shell?
Jeff Shell.
They got Shell?
Yeah, where's the shell? All right, look, let's do a safe question. YouTube's back on, everybody. Christopher Lott.
That was fun.
Did you enjoy that?
Oh, I did.
You ready to be part of the show now? Jeez.
He was locked in on that.
Yeah.
The Giants collapsed again and blew a lead for Logan Webb again. Safer out. At some point, Webb is going to tire of this.
So I don't know because I don't ever, he's going to have his own thoughts. I can only speculate because for all we know,
tired of it for him.
I am tired of it for him. And as a Will Clark era lifelong Giants fan and as a 916 Logan Webb fan, I don't want Logan Webb to ever pitch for a team other than the Giants. I want Logan Webb to be the Tony Gwynn, the Cal Ripken, who just retired that was with the same team, or is the Clayton Kershaw. Ugh, okay, I don't like that. But that's yes. But also, he ain't getting any younger.
Right.
He is perennially a top 5 Cy Young candidate, but every year it's like 10-9, 3.1 ERA, 200 Ks, and last night was
they got him enough runs. The bullpen
just
was awful.
Had an 8-3 lead.
It's in the bag.
8-3.
Where's the beef?
All 3 runs in the first inning from the Cardinals. And old Logie goes 6 innings.
Mm-hmm. Settles down, keeps it calm.
Keeps going.
Offense goes. All right, nice
Perfect.
win. Stay in this race.
And at some points, look, I'm sure he gets frustrated at, as Jack Nicholson said, deep down in places you just don't talk about at parties. He gets frustrated.
The wrong parties.
It is the wrong, but also he may say, hey, look, even Tony Gwynn, he didn't win a World Series every year with the Padres or ever. But poor Logs.
Yeah, come on, Logie.
14-11, 3.3 ERA, 216 strikeouts. Will easily be top 5, if not higher. And
just work horse. Gets the innings, gets the team in the spot they need to be.
Jason, since 2021, which is when he started being a full-time starter, right? He's had ERAs of 3.03, 2.90, 3.25, 3.47, 3.30. It's about as consistent as you can be. He has been 11-3, 15-9, 11-13, 13-10, 14-11. It's the same year.
If you could have Major League Baseball made this rule, which they don't have, but if they said, look, everybody that doesn't make the playoffs, each team can draft one player.
Number one.
And they'll go back to their team.
Yeah.
I mean, who's not taking a staff ace like Logan Webb just to, hey, we want him on our team for the playoffs?
And an absolute freaking workhorse, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm frustrated for him because let's be honest, if Logan,
Safe.
if he had pitched the last 5 years with the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Phillies, he'd be a household name and he'd be considered a top 5 pitcher in baseball by everybody. So get it together, Giants.
Yeah.
Number 2, please.
The Guardians' David Fry was hit by a 99-mile-per-hour Tarek Skubal pitch while trying to bunt yesterday. Safer out. MLB can do more to protect these players.
Hit in the face.
Yeah, it was so scary. And Tarek Skubal's such a class act. Like, he instantly dropped his glove, threw his hat, like, covered his face. He had a front row seat for that. And no pitcher wants to do that. 99 miles an hour. Guy missed the bunt, hit him right in the head. Now, he was taken to the hospital. Sounds like he's going to be fine. He was joking. He's, alert, and, all that stuff. And, probably have a couple of black eyes, but hopefully completely fine. So hear me out on this, because I know this is verboten. I know this is like, ugh, but once upon a time, it was also the same thing in hockey. What is preventing baseball from having hitters wear helmets with face masks? Now, the eye area has to obviously be open, but just open enough to where the ball can't get through it. So that's a pretty wide. You're going to be able to see just fine. But what is preventing baseball from having these guys put these helmets on that not only cover their head but cover their face and chin? I understand I get that there will be an adjustment period.
Yeah.
I get that some people are like, blah, 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 blah. But Jason, one of my early sports memories, never been a hockey guy, but this seems crazy now. When I was a kid and hockey was on, these dudes didn't wear helmets.
Right.
The goalies did.
I paid my taxes.
But you had dudes skating around the rink with their long hair flowing. And it's like, how is that even possible now? Like hitting your head on the ice, all the things, a puck off the dome. Why wouldn't they do this in baseball?
Vanity, look.
Even football's got those big turtle shells now.
And some guys are wearing those, and they're fine with it. Yeah, I don't know. I would say, some guys will wear, like, the longer, extended, almost like it's almost like a version of half of a beard. It comes, like, over the front, like, just a little bit extra. Some guys have that. I don't know. It's just a look or a preference. I mean, I could see it then going, this is very rare, but it did happen. And last night, actually, at the A's game, there was just a bullet of a comebacker to who was pitching? Springs, I think, for the A's. And it was he got all glove, but David M was right at his head. Like, it was back in a second. And, like, everybody ran out there and he's like, I'm good.
I'm good.
I mean, but he got all leather on it, but that doesn't, he was fractions of an inch from it just smashing his head. And you go, scary. And that's the pitcher.
Yeah. Which, by the way,
is very vulnerable.
You could also make an argument, too, that
Yes.
Herb Score will tell you wear a freaking mask. Number 3, please.
Robo-umps are coming. Safer out. This is a great thing for Major League Baseball.
Safe, and I've turned around so much on this throughout the years. I grew up, I've actually turned from an old man to a young man by getting older. It's weird. As a young guy, I was like, purism and pure game, unwritten rules. But what really made it for me? Tennis. Because they're adopting a very similar level that
it's quick.
It's quick, it's easy, it's right. The only thing I don't like is the limitations.
Yeah.
I don't like it. What is it, 2 a game?
Yeah.
Screw that.
Well, and even in tennis, there's an anticipation, like when they challenge, then the whole
it's part of the game.
Yeah. It's like
great.
they're all watching it in real time.
That's right.
And it's very inclusive to the audience.
That's 100% right.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's how I do it. You get unlimited challenges. If
Yeah.
you're wrong, it's a ball.
Or
That's it.
just no challenges, and the robots call the balls of strikes.
That's lame, Chris. Shut up.
That's
God.
lame.
We'll take a break.
Hello, I am a robot.
When we come back, Tim Plow will join us, head coach UC Davis Aggies, on a week following a very big win for Davis, and I know Coach Plow always brings that positive energy into the show each and every week, and I appreciate that. And I don't need a second opinion on that because we know Coach Plow quite well. Now, you might need a second opinion when it comes to what's going on with your HVAC system. Carmichael Dave here, telling you about my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Been in business since 1981, A+ Better Business Bureau, and they just want to be your second opinion partner. Here's what they're offering. Here's how easy it is. They want to, for free, come out to your house. They want to take a look at your system, whether they're the first ones to look at it or you've already had somebody come out. Here's what you should do. If you've already talked to another HVAC place on your AC, your heater, whatever, say, okay, I'll get back to you in a few days. Then call American Energy Heating and Air at 916-520-9990 and say, hey, would like you to come out and give me a second opinion on this thing. They'll come out, again, for free. They'll give you a second opinion, usually right on the spot. And then you know, number one, that's the repair or replacement you need. They've confirmed it for you. And number two, you're going to get an opportunity to save, in a lot of cases, a lot of money. You have nothing to lose, except, the stress of overpaying. Give them a call at 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990. AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable. We will take a break. When we come back, UC Davis head coach Tim Plow next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
She has yet to lose since she's gone there. I'm not saying anything. Broke into the top 25 this week. UCLA having a rough year. Maybe this year. Come on over to the. All right, Jason laughs. Hopefully he'll be back for oh my God. He's got the double hand wave.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
So I'm opening my own coffee shop.
I smell a caffeinated catastrophe.
And I needed menu boards and banners printed.
What you really needed was a reality check.
Staples really came through. They printed menus and signs, even flyers in time for my grand opening.
And that's when the other shoe dropped.
Not quite. I got $125 off my custom print order.
Cha-ching! For your business printing, Staples.
That was easy.
Now save up to $125 on custom print orders. Valid in-store and online. Ends 11/1. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
So my mother is thinking of switching from Verizon to Pure Talk, but she's worried the deal sounds too good to be true. Michael, she said, how can those Pure Talk people offer me the same basic service as Verizon for so much less money? I said, Mom, go ask Google how much Verizon spends on advertising and promotion. A few seconds later, my mother said, oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo. I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo. Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion, and their customers are paying for it. Well, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. Trust me, I would know. Consequently, they can offer you and my mother unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Dial pound 250 and say the words Mike Rowe, and you'll get an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. Pure Talk. Everything you need and nothing you don't.
This 49ers Red Zone Report is being brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
49ers with it. Mac Jones turns, play action, rolling left. He's got Juszczyk. Juszczyk makes the catch, and the 49ers break in. It's a touchdown. 49ers. 49ers with it. Mac Jones turns, play action, rolling left. He's got Juszczyk. Juszczyk makes the catch, and the 49ers break in. It's a touchdown. 49ers.
Ready, set, win big. When the 49ers win, you score. With 49% off any large pizza, only at Mountain Mike's Pizza. Celebrate every game day with your favorites from our legendary crispy, curly pepperoni, bold sauced up wings, garlic butter drenched sides, and gooey sweet desserts, all hot, fresh, and built for a Niners victory. Download the Mountain Mike's app, join Mountain Rewards, and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Let's go Niners. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
I'm with Vince Bloom, the big guy at Folsom Lake Dodge.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are just heating up.
And during the Drive into Fall event at Folsom Lake Dodge, save over $6,500 net savings off MSRP on a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler 2-door Sport. That's over 17% off.
And I've got 5 at this hot deal.
At Folsom Lake Dodge.
In the Folsom Auto Mall and online at FolsomLakeDodge.com.
Wrangler includes $44.85 dealer discount plus $2,000 in national retail bonus cash. VIN SE 658348. See dealer for details. Expires 9/11/25.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sacktown Sports.
One of our favorite times of the week, Wednesdays, 6:40-ish, as we welcome in one of our favorite people, the head coach of your UC Davis Aggies, is heard right here on Sacktown Sports. Coach Tim Plow. Coach, how are you, sir?
Doing great. How are we doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Jason, how are you?
I'm awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Doing great after a big win, Coach.
Well, good to have Jason back. I was very upset with him last week, as you know, so I'm glad he graced us with his presence this month.
Yeah, Coach was... Hey,
I got in trouble.
Well, a couple weeks ago, remember, we had to hold Coach accountable.
True.
And he held himself accountable, running laps, had a big apology, the whole thing. Last week, you were, I think the story was in New York for
air quotes
broadcast meetings.
Yeah.
And, Coach said a couple things, but respectful criticism, right, Coach?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just got to get everybody better. I mean, you can't hold people accountable until you hold yourself accountable.
Yeah. So, what's fair? What's a fair punishment for me, Coach? Because I have to wear it. I own it. I made the mistake.
I think that's a good question.
Wow.
I mean, I feel like a decent punishment would be that you have to watch like a Cleveland Brown football game.
Wow, shots at the Browns.
Well, one of the things you missed last week is I had mentioned to Coach something that when we were on the Southern Utah campus years ago that they had done to my family.
I couldn't believe that.
And Coach said he was going to go out and take care of business, and he and his team put a 50 burger on these guys. So, Coach, first off, thank you for avenging us. Secondly, I know I won't say they're all going to be that easy. It's never easy, but hey, after the loss to Washington and the bye, it had to feel good. Just kind of open up the floodgates a bit.
Yeah, I think the best part about the game was just the turnout in the crowd. We had a record crowd. Over 17,000 people in Shredville, and man, that was really cool. It was cool to see a lot of hard work by these guys. Last 2 weeks. Yeah, you lose a game like that, and you got 2 weeks to think about it. And I thought they did a great job of working together as a team and beating a really good team. But when you get a crowd like that, you want to make sure you win. So hopefully they come back and keep coming to some games. So I thought that was just a really good night in Shredville, and hopefully we can have more like it.
Well, and you're always going to worry about your offense, your defense, your special teams, how you're playing, and that kind of thing. But did you feel a tangible impact for the players in the game having that kind of support?
Yeah, I definitely could feel it when I was walking down the tunnel with the guys. Just their reaction, what they were saying to each other. You could tell they were like, man, this is big. Like, this is different. And, that's what you hope the home atmosphere feels like. You hope that it energizes your team, and you hope that it makes it difficult for the other team. We've been talking about that now for a year and a half, and man, a lot of people said that was going to be impossible at Davis to get crowds like that. And when people tell you something's impossible, that makes it more motivating to prove them wrong. I thought that was really cool for our team and our program.
Coach, 50-34 is the final. On the good side of the ledger, obviously the 50. but they scored 34 points. So my question for you, just being fair, were there issues you saw with your defense that bothered you, or was it one of those, we did our best to contain them, their offense was fantastic? Somewhere in the middle?
Yeah, probably in the middle. I do think their offense is really good, and we knew that going into the game. And on the positive side, we really needed to get after the quarterback and create some negative plays. And we've had trouble, at least last season, getting pressure on the quarterback. And we got after him. We got double-digit hurries and hits, and we sacked him 5 times. Stripped the ball from him twice, and so that was awesome. The negative was that we just tackled really poorly in space, especially in the secondary, and that allowed them to convert a lot of third downs. And so we couldn't get off the field defensively. I thought that was an issue. So really the tackling and then the third downs kind of let them have longer drives and stay in the game. And we definitely got to get that fixed, for us to keep winning games in this conference.
Yeah, you mentioned conference, Coach. Look, all the games add up. They're all added to your schedule or your record. But the non-league portion is done. So now it's Big Sky play, and I'm sure a goal is to win the conference title. It starts with an opportunity this week against Weber. They've played 4. They're 2-2. When you look at what the Wildcats can do, what are some of the things that are top of mind of your concern list for this weekend?
Well, first off, this program, right, Weber, they've kind of been at the top of the conference for the last 10 years. Jay Hill, the old head coach, built a powerhouse there. They've won the conference a couple times. And then Coach Hill went to BYU, but his staff pretty much stayed intact at Weber. And so those guys have kept it going now for a while. And I think it always starts with their defense and their special teams for me. They've been elite for a long time. Their defense is running the same structure now for 10 years. And then on special teams, they're very disciplined and explosive and creative. And so I always think of Weber starting there. But the truth is when Coach Mickey took over, he was the offensive coordinator, and their offense is tough. I mean, their quarterback does a good job, extends plays. They got good skill players on the perimeter. They spread you out. And so I think all 3 phases, they're a good team. They're going to be at the top of the conference, would be my guess. And so this is going to be a good test for us to see kind of where we're at. We do want to win the Big Sky. We always talk about if you want to win it, you got to win your home games. That's the only way you're going to win the conference is you got to do step 1, which you got to win your home game. So this week it's Weber, and we got to figure out a way to win a home game.
There is probably still a giant chalk outline of the defensive line for Southern Utah because that O-line you had was just absolutely mashing. 5 rushing touchdowns, 357 yards on the ground. That's insane. Do you well, I don't want you giving away a strategy. I know Weber State listens to the show.
Of course they do.
Is that something you're going to try to continually establish, or is this a different type of matchup here?
No, I mean, you always want to run the ball well. I think what I'm trying to tell people, I've been calling plays now for 20 years, and I think the way I was taught is like, hey, the ball is gonna end up going to the people it's supposed to go to. Some games you run the ball for a lot of yards. Some games you throw the ball for a lot of yards, and we had a plan to be able to do both. And that Saturday night, we just happened to run the ball at a pretty electric rate. And so, hey, something's working. You're going to stay with it. It was a strange game, though. I mean, we only ran 48 plays and we scored 50 points. And I've never been involved in anything like that. We actually run less plays than the amount of points you score. Normally, that could be an interesting stat, but 48 plays, 50 points was tough. A couple times we had a long run for a touchdown, and I would look at the game plan and be like, dang it, I have 3 or 4 other plays I really wanted to call, and we didn't even get to call them because Fisher ran 75 yards for a touchdown. So it's a good problem to have, but now you practice all these plays, you don't get to run them.
A lot of times at the end of the show, weirdly enough, when UC Davis plays a team, odds are I have some sort of
it's kind of weird
history in my past with the team that I don't really have. Like Southern Utah, that was a big deal. That was a family matter. Yeah. I will say this: the one experience I have with Weber State, it was like '94,
way back.
I was a young lad. And, Coach, I was on my way. I was trying to get to Los Angeles. I had a deadline to get to L.A. by, midnight so that I could complete a job. And I was with a friend who'd kind of run afoul of the law. We were in Ogden, Utah at the Angry Goat Pub and Kitchen on Washington Boulevard. You guys know it. And
yeah, I've been there.
The bartender, when we were done with our night of Flaming Dr. Peppers and Rumplemints, accused me of paying with counterfeit bills, which they were not.
Yeah.
My buddy and I actually were chased out of there. Thank God there was a train track nearby. We jumped on the moving train as it was going. And we ended up getting to L.A. in time. I actually ended up letting the guy go when we got there.
Yeah.
Coach, it was a bad experience. I'm not a fan of Ogden, Utah. I'm not a fan of Jonathan Ogden. I don't like anything Ogden related. I know that's not going to get 50 points on the board, but listen, let's beat these suckers, would you?
Well, I think you just got to be careful whenever you're going to the GOAT. I mean, that's a tough place, tough bar, and I think getting out of there is just going to be just like the game on Saturday. You know, hopefully they show up here and realize that Shredville's a different place.
That's right.
And it's going to be tough for them to get out of here alive. And so
love it.
I'm hoping that this past Saturday we can keep those crowds going. But we are going to defend your honor.
Thank you.
And like we always do, and that's the key to the week is we got to talk to you guys. I got to really make sure that the team knows we got to take care of these guys. Make sure we make a statement for everyone.
And Coach, I'll watch the Browns for my punishment.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think that makes the most sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll do it. I'll do it. Nothing will make me feel better than you having to watch, Joe Flacco try to get them down the field. Yeah.
Lesson learned, Jason Ross. Coach, we appreciate the accountability and we appreciate the 50 points on the board. Good luck this weekend against stupid Ogden, Utah's Weber State. Thank you for joining us as always.
Boys, it's always a pleasure. Let's find some joy this week.
You got it. Coach Tim Plow joining us. Anyone catch? I was doing the Plot to Midnight Run.
I did not.
I was trying to make it from New York to L.A. with my guy who ran foul of the law. Stopped in the bar, counterfeit. We didn't drive, but we trained.
But if you did.
But if I did, we'd be driving in a brand new Hoblet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Right there from Woodland in the Driving to Fall Sales event. Still time to explore all the fun California has to offer. There's no better way to do it than saving up to $10,000 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Jeep Wrangler. Auto Trader called it the 2025 best vehicle for adventure for the third consecutive year. I guess the question is, what are you waiting for? Your next adventure always is awaiting. With your new Jeep Wrangler Rubicon at Hoblet. I was getting choked up there. Break free from the routine. Hoblet's the best place to do it. Fifth generation dealer, dozens of customer service awards. You will experience the difference. When you shop Hoblet, you're part of the family, and they take care of family. Hoblet's home to the big city savings and selection, but the small town service you can't get at those other places. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Nobody beats Hoblet, period. We'll take a break when we come back. 3 for Madness next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with AutoPay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
When shopping for a new car, what do you want? A great selection? A low monthly payment? More for your trade? At Northern California's best Honda dealer, Stockton Honda, you get it all. Model year-end savings are going on now. Drive away in your favorite Honda. It's savings you just can't say no to. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Based on the results of the study, recognized on June 18, 2025, USA Today's list of California's top car dealers 2025.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, as we close the book on the 25 campaign, there certainly will be optimism for the A's going into the offseason, and largely because of the offensive core. Guys like Butler, Kurtz, Rooker, Soderstrom, Langoliers, and Wilson. Now they're going to need some additions going into next year, but the foundation is certainly in place.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge. Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Morning, Zoe. Got donuts.
Jeff Bridges, why are you still living above our garage?
Well, I dig the mattress, and I want to be in a T-Mobile commercial like you. Teach me, Saldana.
Oh, no, I'm not really prepared. I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. It's designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet and has the ultimate pro camera system.
Wow, impressive. Let me try. T-Mobile is the best place to get iPhone 17 Pro because they've got the best network.
Nice, Jeffrey.
You heard them. T-Mobile is the best place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible trade-in in any condition.
So, what are we having for lunch?
Dude, my work here is done.
The 24 monthly bill credits on Experience Beyond for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off earlier. Cancel. Finance agreement iPhone 17 Pro, 256 gigs, $1,099.99 and new line minimum $100 plus a month plan with autopay plus taxes and fees required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Well, news and notes on the Niners coming up at 7:28, 7:43. Josh Wood will join us. Thanks to Tim Plow, coach of the UC Davis Aggies. Our very own Scotty the Body Marsh, voice of the Aggies.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
We do know that.
3 for Madness.
The game of golf.
Question 1.
Almost 18 years to the day of his famous "I'm a man, I'm 40" speech.
Yeah, just well done. So
Mike
well done.
Gundy stepped down as coach at Oklahoma State. Is it okay that his speech is his biggest legacy?
I mean,
great impression.
You can't think of anything else from him but that, right?
No, that is 100% his legacy. Like, he's done a lot of other things.
Like?
Coach football for 18 years
Oh,
at
okay.
Oklahoma
Good
State.
one. Yeah.
But
he had that win
against the team.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. But yeah, dude, that really is his legacy. And I don't know, just, a famous philosopher once said, just roll with it, baby. Hey, you gotta roll with it, baby.
Stevie.
And
I thought you were talking about Liam.
No.
Mr. Winwood?
Mr. Winwood. Stephen Winwood, if you will.
I will.
I say you got it. Yes, just have fun with it. Plus, it's such a fun speech. And if you're
Let's hear it.
If you're wondering what we're talking about, here is 18 years ago, the former head coach of Oklahoma State.
If anybody hasn't read this article, I don't read it. This was brought to me by a mother of children. I think this is worth reading. Let me tell you why I'm talking about this article. 3/4 of this is inaccurate.
Can I say a mother of children is the underrated part of the
Great
whole
start.
thing? Like, as opposed to a mother of bear cubs? Yeah, okay.
It's fiction. Here's all that kid did. He goes to class. He's respectful to the media. He's respectful to the public. And he's a good kid. And he's not a professional athlete. And he doesn't deserve to be kicked when he's down. That's why I don't read the newspaper. Because it's garbage. And the editor that let it come out is garbage. Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40. I'm not a kid. Write something about me or our coaches. And that's all I got to say. Makes me want to puke.
Such a good rant. And let's see, that was 18 years ago.
Do you think when those started coming out a couple days ago after the anniversary, that's why he retired? He's like, I can't take another year of this.
I was almost
it's not going anywhere.
No, I almost played this yesterday. Not before we knew he was stepping down. The funniest part about that is that was in his second year as being head coach at Oklahoma State. It's a great way to start.
Risky. Yeah.
And I've often thought about that speech randomly. Does that speech keep the entire speech the same, but take out the line, "Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40." Everything else exactly the same. Is it still viral?
That's the line.
It is the line.
I don't know.
It's such a good line that.
But will we turn it into makes me want to puke?
That's I think the makes me want to puke is the Scottie Pippen to the
to the
I'm
Michael
a man.
Jordan.
I'm 40. Michael Jordan.
So would the Dennis Rodman be a mother of children? So great, dude. By the way, not for nothing.
The editor is garbage, is Phil Jackson.
That's all. That is.
Because that's powerful too.
It would be the editor's garbage rant at some point. Not for nothing, but Mike Gundy was the all-time leading passer at Oklahoma State in a big
spin it
8 conference history. In 4 seasons, Gundy threw for 49 touchdowns, 8,000 yards, and led the Cowboys to bowl wins in the 87 Sun Bowl and the 88 Holiday Bowl, aided by Thurman Thomas and not as popular as Thurman, but Barry Sanders, I think, is his name, also a running back there?
He only had a running game. Maybe they were throwing too much.
Dude, like, honestly, has anybody ever had 2 better running backs? I mean, that'd be an interesting deep dive. Has anybody ever had 2 better running backs?
2 Hall of Fame running backs in the same couple of years at the school, and they're together.
And one of them's arguably the all-time greatest running back ever. Happy trails, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's not done. He's a man. He's 40. Well, now he's 58.
Yeah.
We'll see. Happy trails, Mike. Question 2, please.
Question 2.
Speaking of, Bruce Pearl has stepped down at Auburn. Are the days of huge personality coaches winding down?
Just think about that, because with Mike Gundy and Bruce Pearl, those are 2 huge college personalities. And then you go back and you go, okay, like, the biggest personality of all time is Bobby Knight. You know, love him, hate him, whatever. That's the biggest personality. But John Wooden, massive person on a different scale, on a far different level. Not I'm sure he would get fiery, but John Wooden was more of like the all-time great philosopher. We go on these, even going into like Steve Spurrier and Bobby Bowden. In basketball and football, there are just so many classic personalities. And it got me thinking, like, who are they now? Calipari, Pitino, but they're on their last legs. Izzo, for sure. Also, again, I mean, Krzyzewski's gone, and again,
Boeheim's gone.
Boeheim's gone. John Thompson's gone. Temple.
Chaney.
Yeah,
John
thank
Chaney.
you, Don Chaney. And then you have I'm so blanking. Arkansas, Nolan Richardson. Like, I mean, I'm going through a lot, but I Lane Kiffin, Dabo Swinney, but I don't know why that just doesn't get in the same category for me as those other guys.
Yeah, and maybe there'll just be a next generation of people that all of a sudden you go, man, they've been there 25 years
Yeah.
and kind of over time and
Yeah.
experiences. I don't know.
Dion,
Yeah,
maybe.
but I mean,
Right.
he's a big figure.
Yes, but not. Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. But he's not like that. You could always rely every year on one of the college titans just going crazy and saying something crazy. And yeah, you're right. I don't really see even like
We just had one, Brian Kelly. I mean, not a massive rant, but a little bit of one.
But about as good as we get right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Ed Orgeron was fun for a minute.
Go get there and get the ball out.
It's actually Ed Orgeron right there, what he really sounds like. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just a societal thing. I don't know if it's just the college game has changed so much. Like, notice I don't put Nick Saban in there. You know, Nick Saban's arguably the greatest college football coach of all time. He has 5,000 times more of the personality on College Game Day now than or whatever he's on than he did.
But he had some pretty good rants.
He did
with the media.
He did.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, the players have so much control of their own destiny now.
They right, which
so
is ruining the game.
It's pretty tough to be like.
I liked it better when you were stuck with that coach.
Yeah.
Then the coach could do whatever he wanted.
Yell at
just
you and you had to accept it.
screw you over, and you had to deal with it for 4 years.
Right.
You didn't have autonomy.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, these players were commodities.
What is great is like that's really the reason why Saban left. I don't have control over
honestly,
these people
did
anymore.
Did you see that interview he had with the current LSU coach over the last weekend? His old buddy. It was
Brian Kelly.
Or no, not LSU. Crap. He was on game day, and he obviously. I'm not going to find it. He obviously knows this guy really, really well. And they were just going back and forth. And at one point, Saban says something like, you bought these players. Something like, I'm going to get it wrong, but like you bought these players and this and that and whatever. And the guy's like, well, coach, I learned all that from you. And it was actually a rare moment where you really did see, because Nick Saban does have, a legit personality.
Yeah.
But I think Saban, weirdly enough, Saban and Belichick are actually a little bit similar in the sense that they actually do have personalities.
Yeah, I mean, like when you've seen Belichick hosting, and not even hosting, but being a part of different things, and when he's being asked about his own team, that's when he's so guarded.
Yes.
But there's been a few times where you've seen him in other things. You're like, hey, there's something there from him, but you don't get that very often.
How did I forget about Lou Holtz? I mean, that one of the all-timers right there. All right, question 3, please.
Question 3.
The Ryder Cup is about to get underway. What makes this tournament so different?
Because I think even though we have golf in the Olympics now, I think this is the closest to the Olympics we really kind of get. This is like the Olympics, but better. They're already sniping at each other. You had Brandel Chambly yesterday going in on.
You never said.
I did. You're right. Thank you. Chambly said something. We'll get back to it, but we talk about media sometimes on the show and the state of sports media and whatever. But sometimes people say stuff that just it catches me. And Brandel Chambly is just he's one of those guys that generally he's the old, back in my day, always has something to say, and that's your job. And I'm fine with him as an analyst, but I'm not. Look, I'm like Brooks Koepka. I've come around a lot on Bryson DeChambeau. And I actually think he's really, really good for the game. And honestly, of all the people that are over in Live Golf, I think Bryson not being at the PGA hurts the most. He's developed into this amazing personality. He's refined his game, his body, his strength. He's incredibly cerebral, and he gets the YouTube game more than probably anybody in any sport. He gets it, and his YouTube content is an absolute blast to watch. And really makes golf super fun, for very accessible for people that aren't into golf. So Brandel Chambly, for apropos of nothing, is on set at the Ryder Cup at Bethpage Black. I think it was the day before yesterday, and says the following:
to drum up some interest for himself, and I thought it was pretty poignant there when he asked about the retort of Rory that he didn't mention the goal this week of a Ryder Cup. Nope, he didn't do that. He didn't talk about playing on a team and how much that meant. Nope, he didn't do that. What he did do was talk about his YouTube channel, which, if we want to talk about the numbers that are generated from that, it's pretty dubious. I have no doubt that bots are generating a lot of those views. There may be some interest as well, but that's what he wants to talk about, not the team, not the Ryder Cup. And this is one of the reasons why I think he's going to be such a difficult person to get paired with. No doubt he's one hell of a golfer. No doubt he has his moments of generosity with fans. I've heard about him. But he's an odd duck when he's trying to blend in with the team. And he has so many potential bulletin board mistakes. And I think he would be a captain's nightmare. Paulie,
I don't have a problem with, they were showing his record. He's 2-3-1 overall. This will be his third Ryder Cup appearance. I don't have a problem analyzing. Look, here to me are the fair things. His record, the Live versus PGA thing, and how that could be an issue. Where it really got stupid was his comments on DeChambeau's YouTube view. Right. I think a lot of them are bots, he said. Really, Brandel? What are you basing that on? What are you basing that on? What research have you done? Let us know why you think that, Brandler. Are you that technologically proficient that there might be interest? Why? That to me was just so classless and pointless. What are you going in on his YouTube content for? It grows the game. It gets more people involved, Brandel, and more eyes on you, which means you get more money and purses get bigger. And anything that helps grow the game, I hate gatekeepers. I hate gatekeepers with sports. And what Bryson's doing, love him or hate him, is he's opening those gates a bit. He's doing things like what did he do last week? It was at his house. He had a wedge. He was on the bottom floor of his house, and then up on the balcony on his second floor in his house, he had a solo cup. It was like a solo sized glass cup. And the point is, he was trying to, and the cup was on top of this little square tray. And he was trying every day to hit a wedge from the bottom floor into the cup, which had to be perfect. The ping pong ball barely fit in there. This is an insane shot. If it bounced at all in the tray, one of his viewers would get $100 per bounce. And when and if he finally made it in the cup, he was giving away, I think, a Bentley to one of his YouTube viewers, which obviously is to gather viewers and increase interest, and it's all a business, but also super fun to watch. Mm-hmm. Just like when he was trying to hit the ball over his house into one of the holes he has for practice in his backyard. There's nothing wrong with that. All of these guys have differentiating hobbies, things they do on the side. You know what Bryson does? He goes out and whether it's with Scotty Scheffler, whether it's with a YouTube influencer, whether it's with the President of the United States, he gets out on the course with normal Joes in many cases, and it's incredibly fun. So for Chambly to go in on him, especially the week of the Ryder Cup, it's just incredibly weak, dude.
Yeah, I didn't understand that target. Like targeting his game, questioning him what he'll do for Team USA. I mean, that's kind of what you're there for.
Yeah.
But that other shot was like, what's your point? But as far as what makes this tournament so different, I like your analogy to the Olympics, and I think where I would go with that is it's not quite the same, but a lot of people don't watch track and field for 4 years. Then the Olympics come around, and it's like country over sport almost. So this is golf that's on TV every week. But one, the tournament format is just different. Two, the setup with country, the matchup is different. The attitude of the fan, like encouragement of celebration.
Absolutely.
And so everything about it is a little bit different. And I think when you see people that play the same sport every week, like Rory McIlroy's pretty chill, pretty stoic. There's a lot of guys that are that way. But they will get after it and have fun and celebrate. Not necessarily taunt, but just celebrate the sport, celebrate their individual and team success. And you don't see golfers like that. So I think that to me is the draw.
It's Rory McIlroy is amazing, and he's the closest thing to Tiger Woods out there right now.
Yeah.
He's more charismatic and fun than Scotty Scheffler, who's the number one guy in the world.
Yeah, and a lot of people love Rory, but he's playing on American soil, and he's not an American in this case. On Team USA, I should say. Right?
It's every 2 years. It rotates back and forth, like you said. The crowds are going to be. I will say this. I understand that American atmosphere and European atmosphere is a lot different. God, do I understand that even more now, having spent time over there. It's just a cultural difference between how people are there versus how they are here. I love the American atmosphere. I love how loud and into it they are. I do hope it's respectful. I do hope it doesn't. I hope it's not embarrassing. You know, like I get that we're going to have some stupid Yahoo yelling mashed potatoes after every swing, which is just moronic. But I hope it doesn't, you know, especially because everything's so charged right now. Like, I hope it doesn't. I think one of the craziest things in sports, I've often thought this, and I don't want to jinx this, but when you think about it, especially in the advent of gambling, how we haven't seen more situations where, like, you know, guys on the 18th, 8-foot putt to win the match. He sets up. And then just as he's in his backswing, considering, by the way, that people have been there all day, they've bought themselves a bunch of $16.50 Michelob Ultras. They're lubed up. How do we not see more people screaming during swings?
Yeah.
When you really think about it, it's like the weirdest form of self-control in all of sports. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of people, whether it's at Augusta, whether it's going to be at Bethpage this weekend, wherever it is, of people that are trashed. I mean, they are hammered. And in golf, you have to be dead silent. How does that happen in this day and age where everybody stays silent? Yeah. And if you hear like a camera shutter click or a this or a that or whatever, like everything stops, like, oh my God. Where does that control come from?
Yeah, and even, you know, without the Michelob Ultras, I could be playing with you, and if we're playing for $5 and we're on 18 and you're in your hey Dave.
Right.
It just might be something as simple as that, just to get you to think of something else.
How is, like, you know, some dude, Billy McGurky, in the middle of the crowd who's just lubed up. Maybe he's got money on this match, too, but that's why I say gambling. He's got a lot of money on this match. Okay, you're getting booted if they find you. They probably will, but whatever. It's over anyways. Yeah. Jason, you go back on your putt. It's a 7-footer to win the match. Ah!
Yeah.
Do you remember an incident of that happening?
I don't right now, but
I'm sure it has, but I can't
not
call
as much
one
as you would think.
It is amazing when you have 100,000 plus people on the course at all these different high-powered events. I feel like eventually it's just going to be understood that there's noise during golf tournaments. Because I don't know how you control that.
Well, in the second, like, that putt is just started like it's just it's building up, so everybody's holding in and ready to you know, have their emotions go, but they just the restraint is kind of amazing.
It is 100% amazing. We'll take a break. Ryan is back in the chat whining for some reason. and I don't even know why. He's just randomly. I think he has a tick. He rolled in and is just literally out the gate just whining. Ryan, stop whining. When we come back, Ryan whining, Niners news and notes. We'll get to Josh Wood at 7:43 on this new Rancho Cordova thingy-dingy and the soccer and all that fun stuff. We'll get to that right after this.
Style Show. Brock's bro, Chubba, he's on Nevada and wasn't great. Why didn't we ever hear about him? You answered your own question, Jeff, because he's not very good. Look, man, it's your 5th year at UNR. You are now Preston, not calling you Chubba. How old is he?
He is 24 years old, a 6th-year starter, never won a college football game.
We use your government name.
You can listen to the Allen Style Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
So my mother is thinking of switching from Verizon to Pure Talk, but she's worried the deal sounds too good to be true. Michael, she said, how can those Pure Talk people offer me the same basic service as Verizon for so much less money? I said, Mom, go ask Google how much Verizon spends on advertising and promotion. A few seconds later, my mother said, oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo. I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo. Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion, and their customers are paying for it. Well, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. Trust me, I would know. Consequently, they can offer you and my mother unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Dial pound 250 and say the words Mike Rowe, and you'll get an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. Pure Talk. Everything you need and nothing you don't.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
If you're driving a car or truck with an expired warranty and suddenly lost your transmission or needed a full engine repair, would a $4,000 repair bill leave you stranded? I'm Danica Patrick. Don't get caught off guard with a vehicle breakdown. Choose the company I trust. Endurance. No matter the mileage, if your vehicle is less than 20 years old, Endurance offers auto protection plans for any budget. Protection on the drivetrain, electrical, transmission, AC, and more. Plus 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car reimbursement on any plan. Endurance handles everything, from making the claim to paying the certified mechanic of your choice. Act now and get 1 full year of elite benefits, a $2,000 value, free.
Call for your fast free quote today. Call 800-292-4382. That's 800-292-4382. 800-292-4382.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Day Show with Jason Ross
On Sacktown Sports.
We're talking about the show When Animals Attack in the late 80s. I remember that show.
We were talking about that?
No, they were talking about that show. From the 916. Remember Amazing Stories?
Yeah.
With Steven Spielberg? Those are good.
Yeah.
For some reason I remember an episode, but I can't remember it a lot, but a little bit. It was like someone was in like an old World War II plane, I think, and like the stick broke off or something, and then it became a cartoon, and they landed the plane. Like the piece of equipment that broke off somehow became like a cartoon, like a cartoon stick. Someone's going to remember this. I guarantee it. It became like a cartoon stick, and then they were able to land the plane with the replacement cartoon stick. That's like the only amazing story I remember.
Okay.
I
paid my taxes.
Well, what do you want from me? From the 916, our text line, 916-339-1140. Brandel Chambly is such an old head. He's the same guy that doesn't care for the technological advances in the game. More specifically, the clubs and balls. Can't stand listening to that dude, and that is from Nick. Thank you, Chris. I just found it too at the end of the segment. I was talking to you about the interview that Nick Saban was doing. It was with his old friend who is Biff Puggy, who's now the coach at Michigan. I don't know why I said LSU because I'm stupid. And here's.
I mean, he looks like an LSU coach.
He does look like an LSU coach. Here's a bit of that.
I heard you and I are both owed something from Coach Saban. Can you tell me about your history with Coach Saban? And this is a good time to kind of publicly pressure Coach Saban to kind of make this happen for you, Coach.
Well, look, I mean, I know everyone genuflects to the greatest college football coach ever, but not me. And I will tell you that we've been friends a long time, and he called me 5 or 6 years ago. 5 or 6 years ago. And he goes, hey, guess what? I've been chosen for a Ferrari dealership. I said, oh, man, congratulations. Let me be the first guy to buy a car from you, and I'll buy the coolest car they make, the 812 Superfast. Oh yeah, great, perfect. I'll have it all set up. I will have a beard down to my knees before I see that 812 Superfast. Ease driving.
Well, here was the problem. All right, when we got right down to the transaction, you had alligator arms. You could not reach in your pocket.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
Get it in the pocket.
Why don't you ask the guy? You should ask the Rolls dealer I just bought my car from if I have alligator.
All right, let's get back to football. Can we get back to football, Coach? I got to relax. Instead of you lost a friend and a customer.
I got to ask you, when you were at St. Francis, I never saw you coach it down. You were the owner. You were Jerry Jones. You paid the players and all that. You did the payroll. Are you using the same philosophy at Michigan now?
Yeah, and I learned all that from you. So,
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so there's a personality.
Yes, definitely.
And although I'm sure Chris especially enjoyed it because he even made my ears perk up. It's always fun when you're listening to a couple coaches and one of them's response is, one of those the crackbacks is, well, you should have seen you should talk to the Rolls dealer I just rolled into.
So the guy that owns the Ferrari dealership left college football because the players were making too much money.
That's right. They're making too much money. They're making too much money. Right? From the 925, Geno Smith needs to get benched. Start Kenny Pickett. Oh, Raider fan. It's just don't you just sometimes want to, like if we were doing the live show right now, I would just want to, whoever texted that, I just want to bring them up and sit them on your lap and just kind of pet their hair and just be like, dude, it's going to be okay, man.
That's how you'd handle it?
Less talky, more watchy. Less.
Let me pet you.
Here's some crayons.
Yeah.
Go in the corner, and here is a picture of the great late Lyle Alzado. Color it for me. Just go color. Kenny Pickett over Geno Smith. What is wrong with you guys, man? Well, I should say that person in particular. From the 209. Oh, here we go. Got an answer. Thank you, text line. Where were you, chat? Dave, it was a bomber crew and Amazing Stories who lost their landing gear, so the guy who loved to draw drew big yellow rubber tires and they all prayed or something, and then they became real. That's the amazing story.
That was a television show?
Yeah, Steven Spielberg. And by the way, I'm not entirely sure that didn't spark somebody. I'll bet you anything, if you got a hold of the creators of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, there's some sort of connection between that amazing story episode and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, because it was the same type of like illustration. It was real life, like we're sitting here, and then this like bright cartoony thing popped up. All right. Shout out to the text
See
line.
how it was amazing.
They weren't mediocre stories.
Right. They're amazing.
It wasn't just stories. It was amazing stories. All right, chat. You're down now. Somebody's got to do something. My goodness gracious. Come on now. Oh, Ryan's whining at you now, Chris. Ryan's really upset about your movie rant. Yeah, Ryan's got a whole bag of complaints.
What movie rant did I make?
You're going to acknowledge that Verlon was totally wrong about movies yesterday, or are you going to keep ignoring it?
What was I wrong about?
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention.
The movies from the 80s.
Yeah, and I
94
think he was rambling about. Here, he sent me a Facebook messenger, and I always respect the privacy there, but I think he would say the same thing there. He would say, would you guys like me to call in when you guys start talking movies? Because Chris invariably gets it wrong. Lots of films are still shot on film. One particular one I worked on. So, no, when Chris says no films are shot on film anymore, he's wrong.
Did I say no films are shot on film?
I don't know.
Or did I say movies aren't filmed with film anymore?
I don't know. I don't know. You just triggered him, dude. Yeah.
Golf clubs don't have wood anymore. You idiot. There are clubs that have wood.
Yeah. I saw a persimmon one the other day. That was a type of wooden golf club.
I know.
I think that was old.
I have several.
Do you really?
Oh, in my garage.
Have you
hit them recently? No.
I was going to say, it'd be kind of fun to take it out to the... You know what would be fun to do would be to take that to, like, Hagen, where they have in the driving range, they have the little TrackMan, so the distance, and pull out your driver and smash that.
118.
Right. Then pull out the persimmon.
Mm-hmm.
I had a 5-wood that I used to destroy with, and then one day on the driving range, the wood just exploded.
So you destroyed it?
Ew.
What happened?
Back in college.
Why does that ever get isolated? Jeez. So anyways, Nick Bosa, if you didn't hear, suffered the torn ACL. Yeah. Jason, now you have Nick Bosa, Christian McCaffrey, Trent Williams, George Kittle, Brock Purdy, and Fred Warner, the key players.
Big six.
Half have missed time.
Right.
Okay. And Christian
one's out.
One's out.
Sure.
Christian McCaffrey is you wonder how long that's going to last. Trent Williams was banged up before week 1.
Purdy's still not back.
Purdy's still not back. Fred Warner had to leave. I think for a part of the game. It was injury, but.
And what was Kittle's timeline? Like 4 to 5 weeks.
I
something
think
like that?
so. Yeah.
Man, but undefeated, 3-0.
I hope not for a limited time only, but you got a question coming up, I think, later, which is, which 3-0 team is in the worst position right now? It's going to be an interesting conversation that we're going to have. That's all part of 4 Down Territory coming up at 8:28. We'll take a break. When we come back, Josh Wood, not only the brother of Dr. Luke Wood, with the president of Sacramento State University. He is also the CEO of Cospure, which is the company behind this new Rancho Cordova arena thing and all the new indoor soccer team and all that fun stuff. Josh is going to join us right now to get some updates on all of that and what exactly is going to go down in Rancho Cordova. We'll do that next.
Domantas Sabonis plays here.
He finds Sabonis, put the frosting on the cake, put the cherry on the sundae. Sabonis with a two-hand flush makes it 114-106.
Sacktown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings. news.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com. Thunder, feel the thunder.
It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration. The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 in monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Balsam Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, as we close the book on the 25 campaign, there certainly will be optimism for the A's going into the offseason, and largely because of the offensive core. Guys like Butler, Kurtz, Rooker, Soderstrom, Langoliers, and Wilson. Now they're going to need some additions going into next year, but the foundation is certainly in place.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply.
Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Welcome back. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, Christopher Ladd, sometimes joining you.
Yes.
As we Scott Fresh is going to join us in about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, one of the things I love about doing a show in our hometown, being live and local, is that we can kind of keep our finger on the pulse of the city. We all believe that, we're in sort of the middle of a Renaissance period that really started in 2012 when the Kings stayed. And now, Kings, Golden One, Center, the Republic, the A's are here temporarily, but still.
Yeah.
We've got all the rumblings with Sac State and what they're trying to do. And then yesterday it came across the wire that, wait, what? There's a arena going up in Rancho Cordova, and there's an indoor soccer team coming. And what is all of this? Well, hey, joining us right now to kind of give us some specifics. I've known this gentleman, as you have, for a long time. I always try to celebrate some of the key components that weren't front-facing during the fight for the Kings. And Josh Wood, along with Ben Sasenko, Kunal Merchant, Jeff Dorso, so key to helping put together everything, doing the work that nobody else wanted to do or could do to keep the team here. And Josh has always been a champion of this region. His brother, Luke, is the president and another friend of ours over at Sac State University. Josh is the CEO of Kozpure, K-O-Z, like Jim Kozmore, right. Kozpure, and they own the new team coming out here. He's going to give us all the lowdown here. Josh, it's Dave, it's Jason. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Good. How are you, buddy?
Pretty awesome. We're doing great today.
Give us the log line here for what we read yesterday that just kind of, well, to us it came out of nowhere. Obviously, you've been working on it for a long time. And what's happening in Rancho Cordova?
Yeah, well, thanks for asking. Well, last night the council approved unanimously our EDPA, which is the partnership agreement to move forward and building a 7,500-seat arena. So we are proposing an arena that will be in that middle market size, 7,500 seats. Every top 25 DMA in the country, besides Sacramento, has at least 1, 2, or 3 in that mid-sized market range of arenas. The average is 2 per market. We're the only one without none. So every single concert, tour, and thing you can imagine, entertainment group who goes on a national circuit skips by Sacramento. So what we want to do is be able to capture that for our region. And then coupled with that, we were excited to announce yesterday that the Major Arena Soccer League, which is incredibly awesome, fast-paced, physical soccer. It's arena soccer. And those who haven't watched it before, you got to see it. It's soccer basically on a hockey rink, but with turf. And it's just physical, fast-paced, high-scoring. You have games that are 16-14. It's really exciting. And we were announced yesterday with the league that we will get 2 expansion teams, a men's team, and then a women's team. So we'll have the only women's pro sport team in our region. And now we have an agreement to move forward and try to get our arena open in time for the 27-28 season.
So when you're saying this, it's interesting, Josh, about that, because that mid-market size arena, you're right, it's definitely missing in our region. Just for perspective, I know you guys have probably done your research on this. Obviously, having the 2 pro sports teams will be a huge part of the endeavor. But that concert and that other venue ability, what are you kind of thinking, the amount of dates that you guys might be able to have events there with those other opportunities?
Oh, quite a few. We've gotten so many requests and offers for concerts, for entertainment groups, for combat sports, for different things that we'll be able to announce over the next few months. But it's this arena is going to be packed to the gills just because there's no other option in town at that size range. So, we're really excited about it. The next steps for us is to try to get it open in time. But, we think that it's going to be really attractive. So we have an agreement with a group called Midnight Events. So we'll have block parties and music festivals in the plaza, and that could be up to 30 days of that. And then, our goal is to have 30, 40 concerts a year inside the arena as well, every different type of genre. And, we're going to be able to attract a lot of acts that just can't come here. So we're really, really excited.
Josh Wood joining us, giving us the breakdown of everything going on in Rancho Cordova. So we know a guy over at Sac State University. Jason Ross is the voice of Sac State football, and the president of Sac State is a gentleman named Luke Wood. Weirdly shares a last name with you. I don't know if you've met or not. They are.
Yeah, he shared a womb too.
Okay, so you know him a bit.
Yeah.
So obviously,
we met early in life.
Yeah.
With everything going on with Sac State, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you. Is there, or can there be, or will there be? What can you tell us about any sort of connection between the growth that Sac State's trying to do and this new development going on?
Well, I think that it would be an understatement to say that me and my brother are both undertaking very ambitious goals at the same time. Him with his football stadium, and then us with our multi-use sports arena for soccer. And so I think that both of them are going to have a huge economic impact. Our project, we have an economic market study, shows about 37,000 jobs that will come from this project and what we're creating. Because there'll be, not just the arena, but the plaza, 3 to 4 hotels, mixed use residences, all those different kinds of things. So, I think it's synergistic. All of our research and all of our studies show Sacramento, this region, as I'm saying now, the Sacramento-Cordova region, is an incredibly fast-growing market in the country. We're in the top 20 DMA moving up, the top 27 MSA, we're moving up fast. And we have all this growth of people coming from the Bay Area, but we don't have the cultural infrastructure around sports and entertainment that you would see in a lot of other markets. So it's a huge opportunity, I think, for both of us to create that environment, that excitement, that civic pride and community energy, and to do it at the same time.
Do you guys have the location? I know you're saying Sacramento, Rancho Cordova region. Where is the spot you guys are targeting?
Oh, it's Rancho Cordova, right off the freeway, off of Sunrise, Folsom Boulevard, and right there. So it's a 28-acre main site. We have several other parcels around the site, so it's a good enough size to get the scale that we need. And then the exciting thing is that we've already been hearing calls. Just yesterday, when the announcement came, there's bunches of developers and investors trying to buy up all the properties around us, and that's what we want. We want to build the second city center downtown of our region, and we want to basically create a gold rush for the city of new development and new opportunity. And so our project, is going to be, at the end of the day, 30 to 40 acres, and then there'll be all of this land around us that we think is going to turn into development. And there's no neighborhood there to gentrify. There's there's nothing. It's just great land on a freeway that's never been realized to be used for something that it can be.
There's an In-N-Out near there. I think Carl's Jr. Home Depot. Yes. Since you're doing all this stuff, then any chance you can put on the list? We need another bridge between Watt and Sunrise over 50. That would be amazing. And at some point when you're done, can we move on to a river walk, please? Can you fit that in?
Wow, you got a lot on your list.
Josh is the mover and shaker. It's just we all know we need a river walk. We need another damn bridge. Come on, Josh.
I definitely, I actually 100% agree. Sacramento has a lack of transportation infrastructure, and we need to have new bridges and bypasses. It's what other regions have, if you look at it from that perspective. So, yeah, happy to take that on as soon as we finish building $1 billion sports and entertainment district for our community.
Last thing for you, you mentioned the council vote. I'm assuming that was the Rancho Cordova council vote. In the past, we've dealt with Sac City Council, Board of Supervisors for the A's, West Sacramento. So is there much, if any, oversight here from the city or county, or are you generally dealing with private investment, not to get too nerdy here, but private investment and any sort of infrastructure stuff with the council itself? I'm just not familiar with the money, if any, there.
Oh, Rancho Cordova is an incredibly strong, healthy, fast-growing city. They incorporated about 25 years ago and became a city, and they have done an incredible job of building an amazing place to live. So I live in Rancho Cordova. My business partner lives in Rancho Cordova. Our families are here. Our business is here. The majority of the partners in this deal on our side are Rancho Cordova residents or business owners. And it is an underestimated city locally. People don't even think about it when it comes to things like this sometimes, and completely unknown nationally. And our whole goal is to change that and to make it so that we are considered a great entertainment destination. Whether you want to come visit or whether you want to staycay, this is where we want it to be.
Right.
And so it's a fantastic city to be a partner with. The council has been incredible to work with. The staff is incredible to work with. And it's, how dare I say, some of it apolitical city. You have a mix of parties on the city council, and they're just about what's best for the community. And so they've been an incredible partner to do this with, and I think have shown a model of how you can do public-private partnerships without putting a city in a bad position, but without also creating drama for drama's sake instead of just getting things done.
There you go. Look, movers and shakers, man. It's the Renaissance of Sacramento and the greater region, and we're lucky to be here in the middle of all it for us and then our kids and grandkids to enjoy. Josh, you're a good egg. We appreciate you. The CEO of Co's Pure and so many other things on his docket. The Wood brothers doing some amazing things for the city of Sacramento, or at least trying to, and it looks like some of them are already coming to fruition. We'll be in touch with you, of course, throughout this process, and we're looking forward to shovels in the ground, my man.
Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. We're excited, and let's make this region a destination.
Love it. Yep. Josh Wood. It's done a lot. Done a lot for us. And I love folks like that. Keep growing the city, man. Although at the same time, I feel like I'm going to be old and be like, hey, there's too many people in the city.
I know that would happen.
Back in my day. Exactly. Too many lines. We'll take a break. When we come back, second half of the program, the top 100 players are out. We've got most of them, I think, all the way
through like 11.
Yeah, through 11. So I think we've got all the Kings.
Yes.
And,
well,
maybe in February. We'll go over some of them, including one that's a little weird to me that stood out. We'll talk about it next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
She has yet to lose since she's gone there. I'm not saying anything. Broke into the top 25 this week. UCLA having a rough year. Maybe this year. Come on over to the. All right, Jason laughs. Hopefully he'll be back for 3 for. Oh my God! He's got the double hand wave.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What's going on? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, tell me what's going on for Chrysler's Drive into Fall sales event.
I had to triple check this because it seems too good to be true. Right now, lease a new 2024 Dodge Hornet RT Plus plug-in for as low as $69 a month for 24 months and $19.95 due at signing.
Wait, isn't that where you usually say taxes and fees are extra?
Not today. You can drive a brand new Dodge Hornet for $69 a month and only $19.95 due at signing. That's it. No surprise fees, taxes, or license. Hence why I had to triple check to make sure this was legit, because it's the best deal I've seen all year.
Better hurry in before they're gone. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
Lease of $69 for 24 months with $19.95 due at signing after $6,500 SFS hybrid electric federal tax credit and $4,000 SFS lease cash. Must finance through Stellantis. 7,500 miles per year, 30 cents per mile over. 3 is net savings. Sample VIN A22-311. See dealer for details.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options. Heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's TREX.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
Saving for retirement was tough enough for us.
Yes, and navigating markets can be challenging at times.
I understand. That's why at Fisher Investments, we take a disciplined approach with your investments.
Tell us more about that.
We take an active approach to money management, positioning your portfolio for opportunities we see ahead.
So all your clients get the same portfolio?
No, we tailor your portfolio to your individual goals and needs.
What about communication? We don't like being left in the dark.
We check in regularly to keep you informed on the markets and your portfolio.
Which means you'll help us stay on track.
Yes, our goal is your comfortable retirement. And as a fiduciary, we always put your interests first, because we do better when you do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Grab the keys to a new Toyota. This fall, it's time to hit the road and chase new adventures. From majestic mornings to golden sunsets, explore all the beauty California has to offer with Toyota's legendary fuel efficiency. Right now, get a low lease on the 2025 Prius Limited, one of 17 fuel-efficient Toyota hybrids. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium-rated credit, ends 9/30/25. See your Toyota dealer for Toyota Care details and exclusions.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios, Sacktown Sports 1140.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through the week. Your week! So right now, I need every single listener on their feet. Callers, texters, YouTubers. Make some noise for Sacramento's favorite sports morning show. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, and the man behind the glass, Chris Verlaw.
Welcome back. The man behind the glass.
What's he doing behind the glass?
I can't say on the air. Chris Verlaud. Chris, the floor is yours.
I would like to, you always say, like to call balls and strikes.
I call balls and strikes.
Oh, what did we do?
I would like to personally apologize to our commenter on the YouTube page, Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that Ryan or
yeah,
Ryan?
that Ryan.
Ryan.
Because when I said yesterday, nobody uses film anymore for major motion pictures.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I was completely false.
Yeah.
And he called me on it, which I appreciate. In fact, he said that 30 films last year used film.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
So when you take into considerations the 1,600 films made last year, that comes to about 1.5%. But you know what?
Hey.
Maybe
he's
just talking about American movies. There's 1,100 of those made last year, so it comes out to about 2.5%.
Gotcha.
So when I said that movies aren't made with film anymore, I was incredibly wrong.
You were way off.
Well, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Right.
And film is still a major part of filmmaking nowadays.
I don't want to pile on, but Jose, our boss, texted a couple segments ago, and I was just going to save this for after the show. But you brought it up, and it's apropos because we were going to have to talk about this anyways tomorrow. I don't know, I'll say this, but you've been suspended for a week without pay for pushing your false narrative. And look, dude, we've all screwed up. I've been, I've said bad things before. You have, obviously. Jason, maybe someday will. You just got to move forward and learn from it.
Yeah, I wish I will. So thank you.
Move forward, learn from it, and I'd like to also announce, the Whitey and Kyle show goes till 6 p.m. every day. We have a new show coming on from 6 to 7. As part of this process that we have actually given to Ryan. It's called Well Actually with Ryan Coda, and he will basically act as a station ombudsman and kind of poke, talk about all the things here at the station that are wrong.
Remember at the end of Pardon the Interruption when Tony Reali would come on and
for the penalty flag or whatever
the errors that they made?
Yes.
Is it like that?
It's a lot like that. I think it's going to sound A lot like that.
So a lot of alarm bells going
off. A lot of alarm bells. Just
sounding off.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Very, very similar. So coming soon.
Yes.
Coming soon to Sacktown Sports Airways. Wine and Coda from 6 to 7. Well, Chris, I'm glad you learned from that. Should we move? Can we move on?
I don't know. Is Chris okay?
You'd be fine?
Ryan, I know nothing about films. I know you keep putting that in there. I already said that. We both agree. You don't have to keep messaging that.
We call balls and strikes. Ryan has responded. Okay, and I'm going to read this as non-biased as possible. Okay, I'm not picking sides here. You know, I am picking a side, the side of truth. Okay, so here's
Can we
Ryan.
handle it?
Here's what he had to say. Oh, and if you're not getting hurt by my comment, you have no idea what you're talking about. Film's being used way more than nobody is shooting film anymore. So,
I completely agree with Ryan.
Owned. Got pwned, noob.
I don't know anything.
Can we isolate that, please, in all seriousness? Can we please?
You know what? You go ahead and do it, and you play it whenever you want.
Yes! All right. Well, that was fun. Okay, well, now they're being mean to Ryan on the text line, and I don't appreciate it.
Please don't be mean to Ryan.
No, don't be mean to Please, God, don't be mean
Don't
to
pile on. We're moving on.
Some guy's yelling at Ryan about when he did Ryan used to call the Jim Rome show? I did not know that.
Oh, it's not Ryan. It's Ryan.
Oh, it's Ryan. I'm going to get it on Facebook Messenger later, I can promise you. All right.
Okay, what's next?
Okay. ESPN has ranked their top 100 NBA players. At number 8, now you have compiled a list here of notables.
Yeah, I just thought some of these were a little bit more interesting than some of the list.
The one that is the most interesting to me is at number 87, Jonas Valanciunas.
Is in the top 90 players in the NBA?
I love Jonas Valanciunas. But should he be ahead of, I think he's ahead of Naz Reid? I don't have it, dude. I don't. Maybe it's because he's an ex-King. I don't know. But that surprised me.
Me too.
That surprised me quite a little bit. But you know what? Hey, good for him. And I hope that, if I'm being honest, I hope he gets something in his contract for it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's 30 teams, 5 starters, 150 starters. He's a bench player. He's been a starter before, but you just go, my goodness.
I just want to throw out. Okay, so again, we love Jonas Valanciunas in this room. Full stop, no bits. Love Jonas. Was a huge fan of him being here. Am not a huge fan of him not being here. I'm not a huge fan of that. That whole transaction did not have to happen. That was we need room for whatever. They didn't need to do it. That being said, again, as Chris said, just calling balls and strikes. Jason, I'm going to throw out a couple players that are ranked below Jonas Valanciunas.
Okay. You
tell me if Jonas, you would list Jonas ahead of these players, okay? How about R.J. Barrett?
No.
Okay. Stephon Castle.
I mean, in fairness, I will say that one is just because he's played one season. So I don't know. I'm okay with him being above him, but I'm surprised Valanciunas is in the top 100. I'll ask you this one that's just Kings related.
Yeah.
Keegan Murray or
Keegan Murray.
Yeah.
Not in the top
Keegan's
100.
not in the top 100, which I'm not even really that bothered by, but I can't believe Valanciunas is in the top 90.
Walker Kessler, I would not put Jonas ahead of. I would not put Devin Vassell behind Jonas. I would not put Jakob Poeltl behind Jonas. I wouldn't put Jrue Holiday or Naz Reid or Andrew Wiggins or Zach Edey.
They're all behind him.
They're all behind him. What the hell happened here? We love Jonas Valanciunas.
Right.
But it's so, I mean, again, this is a list, and who cares? And it doesn't mean, it's just weird. Number 83, that was a former King. Here's a possible future King. Jonathan Kuminga of the Golden State Warriors. Look, taking Jonas Valanciunas' place out of there, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. That's a guy that could very much leap.
Yes,
or not.
for sure.
The first current Sacramento King at number 80, DeMar DeRozan. What's notable about this that you showed, Jason, is that is a 35-spot drop.
I think DeMar DeRozan is higher than an 80th ranked player in the league.
I think so, too. I think his proper place is somewhere probably in the 50s, somewhere in there. Number 72, up 2 spots, Zach LaVine.
Okay, let's just do that.
Yeah.
LaVine or DeRozan?
LaVine. Well, okay, we're just talking about player, right? LaVine.
Okay.
No?
Not for me.
Really?
No.
Why? Why am I whispering? I don't know either. Should I whisper back? No. It's not good radio. Sorry.
I mean, I could be wrong.
I could be wrong, too. I'm going to bring him up.
I'm going to go just on what I saw last year here. Now, Zach LaVine had a really good year with the Bulls. Yes. And he was fine. He had moments here. I don't know. I think DeMar DeRozan, honestly, I think he gets unfairly critiqued here.
I'm
not trying to say he's the best player in the league or anything like that, but I think when you get down to it, he got the results that you want from a player. Yeah, I see it. He's ISO ball a little too much, but he's one of the best in the league at the mid-range. Sure. He gets to the foul line. He gets to his spots. He hits game winners. He's clutch in the fourth quarter. He's done it for 15 years. Yeah, he's not a great defender.
But neither of them are.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put him in the top 20. I think he's better than 80. Honestly, I think they're different, but I think he's a better player than LaVine. LaVine's younger, more explosive and athletic.
True.
What's that head-to-head? Is LaVine way ahead?
Well, it's weird because, like, LaVine had a weird year last year, but still, LaVine has him on points. LaVine has him, I mean, again, not by a lot, but LaVine has him by rebounds, by 0.4. DeMar has him by 0.2 assists. They're tied in steals. DeMar has him 0.4 to 0.2 blocks. 51 to 47 field goal, 44 to 33 3-pointers. Yeah. DeMar has him by 3% on free throws, 85, 86 to 82.5. And then, box plus minus 0.7 to minus 0.1. Value over replacement player, 1.8 to 1.3. I don't think it's a massive gap. I disagree. I would take Zach LaVine.
Yeah. And with all that, what I said too, I think for this team, they're not set up this way, and that's why I think Kuminga made sense. while they were pursuing him, I think it'd be ideal if DeRozan came off the bench.
I do too,
but I just don't think the way they're constructed at the moment that's going to happen. I don't know. We'll see.
True or false? Neither will be playing for the Sacramento Kings this time next year.
True.
I agree.
True.
I agree. If you ask me, will they still be playing after the trade deadline? That would be a little bit more difficult. But I think if the Kings had their way, in fact, I know if the Kings had their way, they would both. And again, nothing against them. It just they just don't fit into the plans. It's a contract thing. It's not that Zach or DeMar are bad players. They just don't fit. It's just too much money. They want to get rid of that. Number 62, your favorite pick, Christian Brown. I know. I don't.
When I saw that one, I went, fine player. I go, 62nd best player in the league?
Yeah, I like Christian Brown.
I do too.
But
is he better than DeRozan or LaVine?
Not right now. Okay. Not, and I don't think will ever be. But
and he is one spot ahead. The person I put on 61 is on purpose. There was Zion. He's top 10 when he's right.
Yes,
and I know that's Willie doesn't. Last year, I still think people didn't appreciate, and I really get more of this from the people in New Orleans that were talking. Like, he basically was given 4 minutes sub, 4 minutes sub. He would get like about 16, 20, 24. Like, those would be his runs. You get 4-minute chunks of time.
Yes.
I remember when they came here, their announcer was like, he's great. He's in great shape.
Yep.
He's healthy. He's the organization will have him play. You go. He goes, you watch. He'll come out at the 8-minute mark. It was the first quarter. I remember he went to the sub, and he leans down to me. I'm like, you're right. He went out, and he had probably had 10, 2, and 2 already, and he goes out. They fall apart. He comes back in. He dominates the game. They were extra cautious. I've seen him already now at their first kind of look, and everybody's going nuts about Luka, which they should. He's reshaped his body. Zion looks incredible.
Zion looks almost unrecognizable.
Looks like Tyreek Evans right there.
He kind of does, actually. That's a good shout.
And he said he literally feels great. He goes, I forgot how good it feels to feel good. I think he has potential to be an absolute monster again this year.
I think
61's embarrassing to me.
Here's some hyperbole for you. If you told me that Zion Williamson was going to play 82 games, if you told me Zion Williamson was going to play 80 games or more,
he'll be in the top 5 in the MVP.
I 100% agree with you.
He might. I mean, I don't know.
He might win it.
Might. I mean, he has ability to win it.
He's that good.
Yeah. So he's not 61st.
No, he is not 61st.
I mean, put Embiid there or other people that have missed game. Like, you know what I mean? It's just that's his punishment. It's not his talent.
The thing that I think is going to be incredibly interesting when it comes to Zion this year, because this is going to be a big story. Big story. Can Ozempic Zion play? Remember when De'Aaron Fox came into camp that one year and he was like muscle man? And then it took about a month or two for him to shed some of that to get his speed back. Right. Can Zion Williamson play that? How much of his game and his success is the fact that he's a big dude, but he also is super quick and can jump out of the gym? Is this Zion? You would think, okay, maybe he'll be, what if he's healthier? What if he's faster? What if he jumps higher? Oh my God, could this unlock a whole new level? Or is it one of those things where it's like, well, Charles never slimmed down for a reason. Like,
took his superpower.
Yeah, this is his superpower and he doesn't have it anymore.
But how come that's not mentioned with Luka?
I wonder. I do wonder the same thing, Jason. I think Luka's game is a little bit different in the sense that he carries that a little bit. First off, I think Chris, the Luka Doncic was a big fatty. That's a little that's overblown. I mean, obviously.
Oh yeah, he's a big boy.
You're not going to do what Luka does on a regular basis and be the point guard if you're
skilled.
just it's just. But
I think Zion's that skilled too.
I am with you.
Just a different kind,
But I don't know that Luka's game relied as much on brute force as Zion. So I think Luka can afford to lose that I could see Luka having his best year this year. With Zion, he might, but it's just, and by the way, even if he's not the player he was this thin, if it means he's out on the floor for 70, 75, 80 games, they'll 100% take that. Yeah, that's stupid. Cooper Flagg. Hey, a number 1 pick out of Duke with a ton of hype, speaking of. Cooper Flagg debuts at number 52.
Never played a minute. He's got 52. Now, again, here's a guy I think is going to be great.
Yes.
But that's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting because it's always interesting when you're ranking guys that have never played, but I'm trying to be fair. Like, if we went back to 93, or I think it was 93, and Shaq was a rookie, he's probably somewhere around where Cooper Flagg is right now. But also, you
don't know.
You don't know. They're taking a guess. It's fine. At number 35, down 9 spots, De'Aaron Fox. I'm fine with that drop. Yeah. He had a rough year, injury aided, and all that. Last season, so that makes a ton of sense. And at number 34, they got him right next to each other.
Of course.
He's actually down 5 slots. Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, and I think no problem with that, too. I think he's one of the better players in the league, but that puts him – I mean, when you start to make the list, you go, oh, yeah, I got to put this guy, this guy, this guy. Like Şengün's ahead of him. And there was another young big – Holmgren, who I don't know if that's postseason success, team success. I mean, Sabonis has been so good for so long. And these are lists. These are stuff you debate anyway. Thought it was interesting that those two guys were considerably ahead of him.
I gotta look again, dude. I don't know that I haven't looked at this in a while, but I'm not incredibly happy with the Şengün ranked ahead of Sabonis thing because at least last time I looked, And let's be fair to Şengün. Let's look at his last season. I need to see them side by side because last time I looked, I was like, no.
So this is going to be last year's numbers?
It's going to be last year, which I think is the most fair to Şengün, right?
Yeah, it's his best year. He made a bunch of leaps, and sure.
Yeah, dude. He's not as good. Look, they're close. But if I were to take Şengün and Sabonis, first off, not that it matters, but Sabonis was 3-0 against him last year. They always put that in there. But they actually both averaged exactly 19.1 points last year. Sabonis had him by exactly 3.5 rebounds.
Which is a lot.
1.1 assists. Şengün had him by 0.4 steals and 0.4 blocks.
Okay.
Sabonis has him in every other category. Field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throw percentage, box plus minus, value over replacement player. And in many cases, like he has him by 10% in field goal percentage. He has 41.7, not that Şengün's a 3-point shooter, but Sabonis shot 41.7% from beyond the arc on some decent volume last year. Neither of them are stud defenders. And if you're a nerd, he's got him by 0.8 on box plus minus. He's got him by a half a point on value over replacement player. If you say, I'd rather have Alperen Şengün than Domantas Sabonis on my team, I get it. You've got salary, you've got age. I would agree with you. If Houston called tomorrow and said, well, which obviously this wouldn't work financially, but if they said, we'll trade you Şengün straight up for Domantas Sabonis, I'd say absolutely you do that deal.
Based on age,
based on contract. But if you're saying that right now Alperen Şengün is better than Domantas Sabonis, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're just demonstrably wrong. And the only possible thing I could hear somebody say is, like, well, Kevon Looney shut him down. Dude, come on. Put Sabonis on the Rockets, put Şengün on the Kings, and you're going to see little to no difference whatsoever. Either way, I don't think Sabonis makes them demonstrably better, and I don't think that trade makes them worse at all.
Yeah, and
it's just weird.
Do you, while you have that up, can you do Sabonis versus Holmgren? Because that's another one that's ahead of Sabonis on the list. Again, phenomenal young player, not trying to. That's what it feels like when you're.
I also don't think. I don't think Chet's going to win this one either.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think blocks. He will. A couple things
he will definitely win in blocks. He's definitely a better defensive player,
and he's on a great team. But yeah, that one looks even more lopsided.
They're tied in steals.
Okay.
Chet has him by blocks massively, 2.2 to 0.4.
Yeah, that's significant.
Wow. They both shoot 75.4% from the line. Domantas Sabonis has him in every other category and in most places. Is dominating him. Over 4 points a game better in scoring. 6 more rebounds a game.
Wow.
4 more assists per game. 10% better from the field, 4% better from beyond the arc, and Holmgren will shoot the 3. Doubles him in box plus minus, more than quadruples him in value over replacement player. Now look, I also, again, in the spirit of calling balls and strikes, if you said, Sam Presti called. He wants to trade Chet Holmgren straight up for Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah.
Now, I would have to give that a lot of thought.
Sure.
Because in context, is Chet Holmgren more valuable to this team and to Oklahoma City than Sabonis in the sense that you have that goalie defender that is – so I'm here for that.
Let me ask this question then.
Yeah.
Trades are out, and both teams are going to do it. Houston says yes on Sabonis Şengün swap. OKC says yes on Holmgren Sabonis swap. So you're the GM and you're Scott Perry. You're like, they're both on the table. I can get them. It's going to cost Sabonis.
Şengün or Holmgren?
Mm-hmm. Or you go, you know what? I'm sticking with Sabonis.
No, I'm not.
Because of the age.
Yes, because of the age and because even that, the contract.
But of those, so I guess it's Holmgren Holmgren or Şengün.
Şengün. Here's the tough thing, dude.
I think Holmgren has a better ceiling. But I'm not certain of that.
I don't think Holmgren has a better points, rebounds, assist ceiling than Şengün. But you do have a guy that can stretch.
Lopsided on the defense.
And that's my thing, is that Chet Holmgren is so much better at the one thing that I obsess about with this team.
And they're better at those two by far.
It's not close. They're not on the same. They're not even in the same vicinity. However, this is where it gets really tough.
That's where you need the SGA. Like, you got other scorers, it doesn't matter.
Do I take the guy that is not as good at almost everything except the one thing I need the most, which is defense? Or do I take the guy that is basically Domantas Sabonis, younger and cheaper?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the other problem. Do I trust Chet Holmgren's health? He's just not built like a dude. I mean, he's just not built like a dude. And again, when I say I just feel like, I hate when people say I feel like, okay, feeling schmealing. I feel it. Doesn't it just seem like Chet Holmgren's, he's just not going to be a 70, 75, 82 game a season guy for long. That being said, he sat out his first year with the injury.
Mm-hmm.
He did play all 82, which is a huge thing in his first game back. But Jason, then last year he played 32 games. I think in the end I go with Şengün because I just don't trust Holmgren's long-term health.
Yeah.
I just don't do it. When you're 7'1", 112 pounds, it's not often going to work out. Holy crap, what a conversation. We're way late for a break. When we come back, 4 down territory, 0-3 teams, 3-0 teams, and a big, giant streak. Not streaking. That's in the next segment. Might be coming to an end. We'll talk about it next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes! There's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
If you're driving a car or truck with an expired warranty and suddenly lost your transmission or needed a full engine repair, would a $4,000 repair bill leave you stranded? I'm Danica Patrick. Don't get caught off guard with a vehicle breakdown. Choose the company I trust, Endurance. No matter the mileage, if your vehicle is less than 20 years old, Endurance offers auto protection plans for any budget. Protection on the drivetrain, electrical, transmission, AC, and more. Plus 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car reimbursement on any plan. Endurance handles everything, from making the claim to paying the certified mechanic of your choice. Act now and get 1 full year of elite benefits, a $2,000 value, free.
Call for your fast free quote today. Call 800-292-4382. That's 800-292-4382. 800-292-4382.
Footballs are flying. The days are getting shorter. Fall is officially here. Will your heater be able to get you through the winter? The heater at Whiteywood shut down last winter, so who did we call? Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating. We wanted somebody we could trust to do the job right and deliver great value, and Lee's came through. Check them out at leesair.com. Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating has built a reputation as the leading HVAC company in Sacramento. We've got a new HVAC system that works great, saves us money month to month. Find out how they can help you at leesair.com. License number 635-355.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, as we close the book on the 25 campaign, there certainly will be optimism for the A's going into the offseason, and largely because of the offensive core. Guys like Butler, Kurtz, Rooker, Soderstrom, Langoliers, and Wilson. Now they're going to need some additions going into next year, but the foundation is certainly in place.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy, how do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge.
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
There's no better way to experience the beauty of Northern California than in a brand new Jeep. And people are coming from all over for the Drive in a Fall event at Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram because they've got the best prices in town, the biggest selection, and unmatched customer service. And right now, 0% financing. 0% APR financing for 60 months on Jeep Grand Cherokee 3-Row. Centrally located right across from Hagen Oaks Golf Course. And online at SacSuperstore.com. Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's the place where a handshake still means something. Financing and approved credit. Grand Cherokee 1401 per $1,000 to borrow.
Discover Terra Madre Americas, one of the world's most exciting food events, coming to Northern California for the first time this September 26th through 28th. Dig into good, clean, and fair food for all with chefs Alice Waters, Sean Sherman, and Jeremiah Tower. Hear music from The War on Drugs, Spoon, Big Head Todd and the Monsters, Jade Bird, and Passion Pit Solo Acoustic. Savor the journey of Terra Madre Americas, only in Sacramento. Details on TerraMadreUSA.com. Terra Madre Americas is supported by Sacramento International Airport and brought to you by Slow Food and Visit Sacramento.
David, are you here? Can you hear me?
4 down territory. Push one. That's
Do you see any of the teams that are 0-3 turning it around and making a run at the playoffs?
Let's take a look at our 0-3 teams.
There are 6 of them.
There's 6 of them. What is that all about, Jason Ross?
I don't know. There's 6 that are 3-0.
Oh, is that what that's exactly what it's all about. The Jets, nope. Dolphins, nope. Saints, nope. Titans, nope. Giants, nope. Texans. It's the only one I can think of. And gee golly willikers, they're not looking that great, Jason. CJ Stroud, woof.
I think they're all cooked.
You might be right. I just want to check something here.
I mean, that division is, the Colts are a great story so far. I think that division might be gettable still, but I think they're cooked.
Yeah, they didn't finish terrible last year. Trying to see if the Schneid went all the way back to last year, but they were 10-7 last year, but they lost 5 of their last. They were 4-5 to end the year, so it wasn't that crazy. I think you're right. I think they are all cooked, but if I had to, the only one I could see doing it, that's the only one I could see is the Texans. But I'm with you. Cooked.
I tell you.
Second down.
Which 3-0 team is in the worst position right now?
That would be your San Francisco 49ers. Chargers, Colts, Eagles, Bills, Bucks. Also 6 3-0 teams, Jason. What are the odds? Yeah, it's the Niners, man. I'm not ready to say the Niners are cooked, but holy crap, they're in trouble. Even if they were, first off, when we say get healthy, that no longer includes Nick Bosa.
Mm-hmm.
But the amount of talent they have out better get healthy real quick. Now, if they can get healthy and stay healthy, and if John Lynch can pull off some sort of miracle and grab another edge rusher, a good one. You're not replacing Nick Bosa, but you can help. Either that or somebody on the team who's just waiting in the wings is just going to come up and be like Mr. Superstar.
Yeah.
But I would say of all those teams, the Niners were already having issues. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think if you look at the 3-0 teams, like the Colts are pleasantly surprised that they're 3-0, and they have different expectations. They're still going to want to win as many games. I don't think of them as a Super Bowl team, so they're excited where they are. The Eagles, the Bills, the Niners. I mean, they're teams that are thinking about the Super Bowl. And I think where the Niners are today, they are hurting to do that.
Yeah.
Now, they are getting, quote, a little bit healthier in some other spots, but they lost one of their big six, and that's Bosa. I just don't know how that's not going to harm them over time. So I would say at the moment, the 3-0 team's in the worst spot is the 49ers.
I think it's also fair to say that they're 3-0 full stop. They won the games. Good for them. But they beat the Seahawks by 4. They beat the Saints by 5. They beat the Cardinals by 1. Mm-hmm. We could be living in a different timeline where they're 1-2 and 0-3.
Yeah.
Or 0-3.
Right.
Now, ifs and buts I get it.
Sure.
I understand that, but it's not like they've come out and dominated either.
No, but I would also then now to go in fairness to them, like their starting quarterbacks missed 2 games. Some other important their receiving group is really thin. Kittle is an important piece of the team. He's been out. But Bosa is not coming back now. He was there for this. So, yeah. But I still think they're in a tough spot.
I will say this because I want to put it out there because I want to be accountable. On September 24th, I'm saying this. I will be shocked, not surprised. I will be shocked. Again, John Lynch is the one that could change this a little bit, plus a lot of rapid health. I would be shocked, if not surprised, if the 49ers aren't either 4-2 or 3-3. Mm-hmm. Over the when the next 3 games are done. I fully believe they're losing to the Rams and the Bucks. Be interesting to see how they do against the Jags. That's not going to be an easy out, man. It shouldn't be an easy out. And I'm the same guy. Remember, what was it, 2 years ago when they went to Jacksonville after the bye? They were on a bad streak and they beat them like 31-3. Like I remember that.
Yeah.
And this is also, let's be clear. The Jaguars beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
The Jaguars beat the Texans. They lost to the Bengals, 31-27.
Yeah.
Now, again, Burrow got hurt. So I don't know what the hell the Jags are, but I don't think it doesn't look like it's going to be an easy game. Then again, nothing's been easy. Third down.
Tampa Bay wide receiver Mike Evans is tied with Jerry Rice for the most consecutive 1,000-yard seasons with 11. Yesterday, it was announced that Evans will miss 3 to 4 weeks. What are the chances he comes back and still gets 1,000 and owns the record all by himself?
If it's 3 weeks, they play one extra game now with 17. I think there's still a shot, but
well, didn't he miss? I thought he missed time last year
and got it on like the last pass, which was pretty cool. But.
It was very cool. Let's take a look at Michael Evans.
How many games for you, Michael?
He had 14 last year.
So if he only misses 3, that's 14.
I think that's what it is, dude.
Yeah,
and he had 1,004 yards last year. I think he's got if he
Godwin's
misses,
coming back. They got Ibuka now.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna miss it.
If you were forcing me to bet right now, I think the fact that we don't know if it's going to be 3 games or more, combined with his ever advancing age. I think so. Fourth down.
Jackson Dart has been named the starter for the struggling New York Giants. Will Russell Wilson start another game for the G-Men?
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah. So injury, poor performance.
Probably.
Put him back in.
This is the calling card of really bad teams. Is you've got a guy in Jackson Dart who you want to put in there. Ownership, from what you read, ownership has been pressuring Brian Daboll to throw him in there. You're going to throw him in there, and he almost certainly is just going to get battered around all over the place, whether it's injury, whether it's confidence. This very much, and maybe it's different. He does have Malik Neighbors. He does have Cam Scadaboo. He does have some weapons. But is this going to be a situation where Jackson Dart comes in, gets battered around, and then, has a 2, 3 game, 4 game stint, and then they say, well, they're it's not like they're hoping for injury, but they're saying that would make it easier than us messing with his confidence. It's a tale of two cities. for Westbrook or for Russell Westbrook, from Russell Wilson, who had that huge game against Dallas, but then last week 160 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks, 168 yards, no touchdowns, no picks the week before. Look, let's also, can we be a little bit fair to Russ Wilson? He played at the Commanders and hosted the Chiefs. These aren't bad teams.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see, but maybe it's Aikman, maybe it's Manning, maybe you throw him in there and let him. It's not the Packer way, that's for sure.
Right. I feel like this is it for him in New York, and maybe, I don't know, as a starting quarterback, because to me, this feels like management saying, play the rookie, and if you're Brian Daboll, who's probably hanging on by a thread for this job, he's got to do that to save his job and to put Wilson back in. Unless Dart gets injured, I don't think Wilson plays again for them.
Interesting. Well, New York football.
Yeah.
New Jersey football.
Good point.
We'll take a break. When we come back, who's hot, who's not. We'll go streaking as well. A couple other notes we'll pick up on before we get to the baseball season, the final days, what's on deck, crosstalk, celebrity birthdays, and a word from Gonzalez Law. All coming up right after this.
The Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, athletics, and Republic FC with the Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit sacktownsports.com to join.
Well, let's tell you a little bit about Gonzalez Law. His name is Jonathan Gonzalez. He's a lawyer right here in our city of Sacramento in downtown. Offices are right there, easy to find, easy to track down. On the website, saclegaldefense.com. On the phones, 916-304-9187. Now, you might be looking for representation, and you're not sure if you need someone. Well, why don't you call first and see if this is something that partners up, that lines up, that you know he can help you with. That's what he's out there for. So representation for anything from a wrongful termination case, sexual harassment case, criminal defense, car accidents. How about an expungement, something that's on your record that you'd like removed, that's keeping you from doing certain things? Well, he is specialized in that and helped many, many people in our region with that. So you want someone you could reach that is here to help, that's been successful in court cases. He's your guy, Jonathan Gonzalez. Gonzalez Law, saclegaldefense.com, 916-304-9187.
When I was a kid, I remember my dad, a lineman, leaving in the middle of the night. Families were depending on him to get their power back on to keep them safe and warm. Watching him taught me that this work isn't just about wires and circuits. It's about people and the trust they place in us when the lights go out. That's why I started Maverick Electric Heating and Air, to carry on that same promise of showing up, doing it right, and protecting families when they need us most. Visit callamaverick.com.
When shopping for a new car, what do you want? A great selection? A low monthly payment? More for your trade? At Northern California's best Honda dealer, Stockton Honda, you get it all. Model year-end savings are going on now. Drive away in your favorite Honda. It's savings you just can't say no to. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Based on the results of the study, recognized on June 18, 2025, USA Today's list of California's top car dealers 2025.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game in high-hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game, offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson. Paid for by Action Matters.
Attention former and present inmates of women's prisons in California. If you are currently or were an inmate of Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla, also known as Chowchilla Women's Facility, Valley State Prison for Women in Chowchilla, Institute for Women in Chino, or Folsom Women's Facility in Represa, and were a victim of sexual abuse, now is the time to come forward, as you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. If you were an inmate at any of these prisons at any time women were subjected to sexual abuse from staff members, you may be entitled to substantial cash compensation. Call our California Women's Prison Helpline now at 800-408-1240. The deadline to file a claim may be close. Call now to get the justice, closure, and the financial settlement you deserve. Even if it was long ago, call our law firm's Women's Prison Sexual Abuse Helpline right now at 800-408-1240. 800-408-1240. 800-408-1240.
This 49ers Red Zone Report is being brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
49ers with it. Mac Jones turns, play action, rolling left. He's got Juszczyk. Juszczyk makes the catch, and the 49ers break in. It's a touchdown. 49ers! 49ers with it. Mac Jones turns, play action, rolling left. He's got Juszczyk. Juszczyk makes the catch, and the 49ers break in. It's a touchdown. 49ers!
Ready, set, win big. When the 49ers win, you score. With 49% off any large pizza, only at Mountain Mike's Pizza. Celebrate every game day with your favorites from our legendary crispy, curly pepperoni, bold sauced up wings, garlic butter drenched sides, and gooey sweet desserts, all hot, fresh, and built for a Niners victory. Download the Mountain Mike's app, join Mountain Rewards, and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Let's go Niners! Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
What's hot and what's not. Brought to you by American Energy Heat and Air, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergyAir.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Is hot.
Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, he is. Meow.
This season, for back-to-back seasons, he's had 100 runs, 30 home runs, and 40 steals. He is the fourth player ever with multiple such seasons. You know who the other three are?
What was the stats again with the steal? Other than the
100
steals?
runs, 30 home runs, and 40 steals in a season.
Who are the other ones?
Yes.
Shohei Ohtani.
No.
Barry Bonds.
Yes.
Mickey Mantle.
No.
And
I think you're the steals.
Well,
40
Mantle.
steals.
Yeah, Mantle used to be able to steal bases.
Jose Canseco?
No.
Ronald Acuna?
So these are multiple seasons of that.
Jimmy Rollins.
Let me see. Hang on here.
You got
Ricky Henderson?
No.
Ricky never had 130.
Did he have 30 home runs? No. I don't think he ever had 30 home runs.
Really?
Andrew Jones.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
No.
30 steals. Who?
So you said Barry.
Yeah.
Someone very close to Barry.
Jeff Kent?
Bobby?
No.
Bobby Bonds.
Okay. Oh, that guy.
And
Jeff Kent.
Alfonso Soriano.
Ah.
Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonds, and Alfonso Bonds.
Yeah, all of the Bonds.
And Bale.
I would have lost that. I could have sworn Ricky had 30 home runs. So he had,
I bet his best was 25.
He had 28 twice.
Ooh. Okay.
He had 28 and 90 with the A's. He had 28 and 86 with the Yankees. Yankees. Who is let's counter that.
Yeah.
Who is not hot?
Tarek Skubal. Not just for what happened. Well, it was for what happened. It was the first time in Major League Baseball history that a former Cy Young winner, Tarek Skubal, had an error, a wild pitch, and a balk all in the same inning.
Yeah, but let's also add context to that, though. That was after that hit by a pitch.
Definitely.
And he was not right. And I honestly felt really bad for him. That's a pitcher's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
And it wasn't his fault. He did nothing. He did absolutely nothing wrong. There was no foul play there. He wasn't brushing it. It was It was just a crappy thing that happens in baseball, and he mentally wasn't okay. And by the way, he also said after he got the guy's number, David Fry, texted him after the game, just wanted to talk to him, make sure he was okay. It sounds like Fry's going to be fine. But and it's funny because I was reading about that on Twitter and trying to catch up on what was going on with David Fry, and I saw that somebody made the comment about how Scooble called him after and felt terrible and all that. I swear to God, like half the comments were, "Oh, did he give him a participation trophy too? How about you try to win the game?
Wow.
Hey, way to blow." And I'm just like, these are real people that breed actual kids, and I don't like it.
Some of the finest.
It's just like you guys. Okay, got a couple of things for you. The Mets lost 7 straight in June. They lost 7 straight again in August. They lost 8 straight this month. The only team in baseball history to have 3 separate 7-game losing streaks and yet still make the playoffs.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Is it the St. Louis Cardinals?
Hey, the 06 St. Louis Cardinals.
Hey, isn't that when they won the World Series?
And they went on to win the World Series.
Whoa!
David Freese.
Really well done, yes.
Who'd they beat?
Wait, hold on.
Ah,
Get it?
David
Freese. I thought you were telling me to do something.
Do you know who they defeated in the World Series?
Yes.
I do.
The American League rep.
Yes, good.
Yes.
Texas Rangers?
Yes.
Yes. I say yes.
And a great World Series.
It was a really good World Series.
7 games, right?
Yeah, probably.
No.
The MASL is the league the indoor soccer league coming to Sacramento, Rancho Cordova, right? Would you like to hear the other teams?
I would.
The Baltimore Blast.
Okay.
The Chihuahua Savage. Where is Chihuahua? I know that's a state in Mexico.
Yeah.
Is that them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. What a cool road trip.
Can you just say the first name so we can guess the nicknames?
Sure. And I will tell you that there
We'll
are
never get any right.
11 more. You're getting none of them right.
Okay.
I don't know that I will give you credit if you're even close. Dallas.
Kicks.
Stars.
I mean, okay, it only took one to give you credit. Jason, we'll play it like Jeopardy. I'm going to need more. And just
starts.
You're so close.
Kickstarters.
The Dallas Sidekicks.
Oh.
Really well done, dude. Kansas City.
Rovers.
Here's how I'll make this really fun and the audience can play along. So you guys each get a guess. Inevitably, you'll almost certainly be wrong. Why wouldn't you be? And then I'm going to play a game of password where I try to give you a one-word hint.
What'd you say, Chris?
Rovers.
I heard you use kicks. I like kicks with Kansas City in the
Kansas City Kicks.
I'm just going to go kicks.
Kicks.
K-I-X.
The password is Haley's.
Comets.
That's correct. Ontario.
Beavers.
Midshipmen.
What do I do here? Because I need 2 pass. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 passwords. The passwords are Boxer Tyson.
The Mikes.
Wrong one.
Busters.
The Ontario Fury. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
San Diego.
Let's go with climate.
Surfers.
The password is the name of the sport they're playing.
Soccer.
Sockers.
The San Diego Sockers.
No, you're lying.
Sockers. In England, that would be the San Diego Footballs. Tacoma.
Titans.
Tacoma Lightning.
The password is Alpha Centauri.
I have no idea.
It's a star. The Tacoma Stars.
You want to go with
Dancing with the?
Yeah.
The Utica City FC.
I used stars earlier. Dang it.
The Empire blanks.
Buildings.
Cleats.
The passwords are airplanes, Ted.
United.
Strikers. Striker!
Good one.
Thank you. The Florida Tropics. Okay.
Thunder.
The Milwaukee Blanks.
Beers.
Brats.
That'd be amazing. Silent password. The password is
Waves.
Yeah, the Milwaukee Wave.
Hello.
The Rochester Blanks.
Kings.
I think they're bringing back Royals.
The password is, it's going to be either going to be really easy or really hard. Cordova
Lanes.
You got 2 letters right.
Lancers.
That is correct. Cordova High. And finally, the St. Louis
Dumping ground.
Shakes.
The password is
Arches.
when like a bunch of army dudes are in a ravine and then the other army like comes out of the trees and starts shooting at them. What is that?
I can't think of the word.
The St. Louis ambush.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to hint ambush?
No, that was a good one. I just couldn't think of the word.
I couldn't either. We'll take a break.
It's time to go streaking.
Oh, crap.
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
Streaking.
Streaking.
Dave's at 2. I'm at 0. Chris is at 0. Dave, you took Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette is on the injury list. Did not play.
Oh, come on.
So you stay at 2. I took Nick Kurtz. Every time I go to a game, I pick a guy that's there. First step out of the game, base hit Nick Kurtz. So I'm at 1. Chris took Jackson Holiday, who was single-handedly spiraling his average. But it was a new day, so Jackson Holiday got up 3 times. And Chris, how did he do? This guy can't hit.
He
can get hits on Saturdays and Sundays.
Does he have to go down to the minors?
He should for the last 3 days.
I think it's time for Matt to show up and give him a talking to. Oh, Daddy Matt.
All right, so Dave.
Well, if Bo Bichette's out, I'm taking Vladdy Jr.
Okay.
We'll stay on the same team.
All right. Today's the day. I'm calling my shot. He's homering and hitting number 50, Aaron Judge. Yeah. Chris?
Jackson Holiday.
I love this bit. It's my favorite
By the
bit.
end of the year, Chris will be batting like 110.
We'll take a break. When we come back, a lot at stake in the final 5 days of the Major League Baseball season. Jason brought in some surprise banana bread, and that's not the only thing that's coming in as a surprise today. We'll tell you about it along with some food for you. Yeah, it's a food hour coming up next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You waited a lifetime for this moment. Now it's time to celebrate. The official collection. The Oklahoma City Thunder, NBA champions. Available now at NBA Store. A Fanatics experience.
This Sacktown Sports 49ers report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, located beside the Vacaville outlets. Eddie Pinheiro hit a walk-off 35-yard field goal to lift the Niners to a thrilling 16-15 win over Arizona. Mac Jones made his second start for the injured Brock Purdy and led the team down the field in the final 2 minutes to set up that field goal. Ricky Pearsall had his best game as a Niner, catching 8 passes for 117 yards. Niners are back in action at home this Sunday versus Jacksonville. You can catch all the action beginning at noon right here on Sacktown Sports. Sports, 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins. Hey, movie fans. Playing this week at the Esquire IMAX Theater downtown Sacramento. One battle after another. The IMAX experience.
I'll be seeing you very soon. Not if I see you first.
Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Penn star in this action thriller as a group of ex-revolutionaries reunite to rescue the daughter of one of their own. The best theater to experience one battle after another is on the Esquire IMAX Theater 6-story screen. Grab your reserve seats today at IMAX.com/Sacramento.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that, or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacramento's official home of the 49ers.
San Francisco.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Welcome back. When do we want to do this?
Soon?
I'd say right now.
Okay. I was hoping you'd say yes. Sacktown Sports 1140 Mountain Mike's want to feed you on game day. Listen to our show today.
When? Now?
Now?
Okay.
Niners at 9. All you got to do, we're going to play a highlight for you. You guess the player that made the play. 7th caller, 5th caller, 3rd caller, nope, 1st caller to give the correct answer wins a $50 gift card from Mountain Mike's. Visit mountainmikespizza.com to order your game day meal. Pizza the way it ought to be. You think Mountain Mike's let me go in there and work for a day? We're doing something with them.
Sure, why not?
Pockets and pepperonis.
That would go really well now that you've figured out how to make your pizza.
I would work a full 8-hour shift at Mountain Mike's doing whatever they wanted.
For the pepperoni cups?
For 2 things. Number 1, you have to let me spend some time in that 8 hours, whether it's all 8 or some of the 8, apprenticing on how they make their dough into big, pizza dough circles. And yes, I want a box of their pepperonis.
Okay.
A box.
I think that's a fair trade.
I think that's a very fair trade. And then whatever they pay me, I'll donate it to whoever the thing for the.
I don't think they're paying you. I think
yeah,
they're paying you in that.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Well, I don't know legalities. I don't know how that works. But if they have to, I'll donate it
you
to
can sign a waiver.
Yeah, I'll sign a waiver.
Gotta get your food preparation permit.
How do you know I don't have one? I prepare food all the time.
Okay.
I even bought bean sprouts at the grocery store yesterday specifically for our egg foo young this week. It's a thing. It's happening. I bought the bean sprouts. I have no other thing I could use bean sprouts for other than stir fry, which is not on the menu this week. Do we have a highlight? Certainly not what I just said. Do we have a
Hold
highlight?
the 2, tie game. 49ers with it. Mac Jones turns, play action, rolling left. He's got makes the catch, and the 49ers break in. It's a touchdown, 49ers.
I'll give you a hint. I hate that highlight. I hate it. I almost would have hated it more, though. I hate that highlight.
I thought Guy Haberman did a great job.
No, I love the Haberman highlight part of it. As a matter of fact, just like what I showed Chris during the break, I think there was even a little peak there.
I think there was.
I think there was just a little peak there.
Just a little
just
teeny
a
hint.
little teeny, eensy-weensy hints.
But you got to be first to call in to identify.
If you're not first, you're last.
That's right. That's what the great Rick Bob said.
Richard Roberts.
Yes.
Oh, we've already got somebody. Dustin. Dustin, good morning.
Good morning. Dustin thinks he knows the answer, but we'll see.
Well,
He's a Raider fan. I don't know.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Can a Raider fan win,
I mean,
Dave?
this really shows you how great Mountain Mike's Pizza is.
It really. Will you be able to successfully read the gift certificate to turn it in? I'm asking.
I doubt it. I used to work at Roundtable, too, so this is all sort of confliction. I don't know.
Good
for you, Dustin.
Last question, Dustin. Has anybody ever told you, or are you aware that your first name is, in fact, a verb?
Didn't think of it. I just think all we are is dust in the wind. So, I mean, it makes sense.
That's pretty good, too.
I like Dustin.
You know what? I like
Dustin plays along
I like
well.
Dustin so much. I'm going to say, Dustin, I apologize for that Raiders crack.
That's okay. I'm also a Lakers fan, so just keep it coming.
And he's got a 209 area code.
Oh, God. What the hell is going on here? Laker fan?
How good of a state you have. I love you guys so much that I put all that aside and I listen every morning.
You know what?
So, kudos to you.
You brought me back in.
Yeah. I was done with Dustin, but now I'm back.
Honestly, Dustin, one of my favorite people.
Yes.
Honestly. And can I just say, in today's day and age, that goes to show you, this is an example that we should all follow where we may disagree on everything.
Yeah.
We may hate each other sports-wise, but you know what? We can all come together in agreement that Mountain Mike's is good pizza.
Yeah. Bring everybody together. Pizza.
Maybe that's a start.
100. I'll take it. We'll go from there.
Dustin,
now you better get this right.
Yeah, I know, right? What a big lead in. Dustin, who scored that touchdown?
So can you repeat the question? I was just distracted. Okay, so it was
who scored the touchdown in that highlight?
Missing in the highlight, yeah.
There we go. Touchdown was to drumroll Christian McCaffrey.
Was the touchdown to Christian McCaffrey? Christopher Laud?
Do we open it up for someone else that needs to guess?
I think we have to.
Yeah. Sorry.
Holiday celebrate. Wow, all of
what
that
just happened there. Like
That's not good.
on the confidence meter after we went through the song and dance. I was like 99.9.
For sure he had it.
Maybe even 100%.
All of that for nothing?
What's bad is, like, you could tell he was looking it up.
I think he went to the wrong week, which kind of jives with what we were talking about. Raider fan, 209. Laker fan.
Dustin. It's good while it lasted. I'll remember the show as the Dustin Show.
He was Dustin that went.
He was. While we're waiting for the next call. Dave, you're a Safeway guy. This is awesome. I've already done it. Go get the store-bought garlic bread from Safeway, the fresh one from the bakery, and make pizzas on that bread. Put the sauce and all your toppings, put them in the oven. They're so awesome. Nah, I've done that before. That's actually very good. But I'm trying to master the pizza oven. From the 530, as a 30-plus year member of the restaurant industry. Oh, I love the talk. I thought we were getting some pepperonis here. I love the talking food with Dave. You either blow me away with your knowledge or I want to swerve off the road in disappointment. FYI, I can get you the pepperoni, but you have to buy it at 15 pounds at a time.
That's not going to stop you.
They sell the pepperoni to Mountain Mike's Roundtable and Pizza Guys. 15 pounds of pepperoni.
What's that stopping you from?
Greg, or excuse me, texter who we shall not name.
Yeah, not name that.
Would you mind texting me at 916-339-1140? What about would the cost be for 15 pounds of pepperoni? Because I'll tell you right now.
Trade you for McCartney tickets.
I'll bring in a pound of that pepperoni and a jar of Prego, and you'll see me drinking sauce like you've never. Chunk of pepperoni in the mouth, chug a Prego. That is a great dad, middle of the night, in your undies, in the kitchen, fridge door open, no plates, no napkins, just reach in, pepperoni, Prego, chew, go back to bed.
Wow, I hated that.
James, good morning.
Good morning.
James,
small shoes to fill, James.
Small shoes to fill. I'm assuming you heard the highlight for a $50 gift certificate to Mountain Michael's Pizza. Do you know who scored that touchdown?
I believe I do.
Okay.
What would you like to tell us? Yes.
Thank you. The fullback, Juice check.
That is correct.
Tie game. 49ers with it. Mac Jones turns, play action, rolling left. He's got Juszczyk. Juszczyk makes the catch, and the 49ers break in. It's a touchdown, 49ers.
James,
I do.
Congratulations. That would have actually made sense if he was just like, I believe I do have the answer, then just hung up.
I'm not going to tell you.
James, congratulations. You got a $50 gift. You have a thing for Mountain Mike's, $50 to take care of all your game day needs this Sunday. All you got to do is just tell us what radio station makes all your pepperoni cup dreams come true.
Sackdown Sports, 1140.
There you go. Hang on.
That's well done.
Nicely done.
From the 209, what do you have against 209ers? Nothing. It's a bit. I got family in Ripon. I'm, Nick Diaz, the Thunder, the Ports, the Nuts, R.I.P. Nuts. It's not a vasectomy joke. It's actually, they're no longer.
I'm nuts.
Jacktone Road.
Good pull.
El Dorado Highway. The 5 East 99 corridor.
Atwater.
Oh, absolutely. Both the city and Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't know anything about Modesto. Modesto's weird. Isn't it? It's just this big old city that actual people live in. But, I don't know anything about it. I've never heard anyone be like, I went to Modesto for the thing and saw the thing. Isn't there a concert hall that's named after a winery there? I thought, I don't know, maybe not. Modesto.
We might be big in Modesto. You don't even know.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not trying to say anything disrespectful about Modesto. It's just you've got
You're
this.
Curious about it.
I'm mo curious. I would like to know more about Modesto. Maybe have the mayor on.
Mm-hmm.
The Modesto mayor. There's that whole corridor of Modesto, Merced, Turlock,
Chowchilla.
What the hell is going on in that circle?
Heat.
Jeremy Renner's from Modesto.
There you go.
Yeah.
It is bad that we talk about how we hate how the Bay Area people treat people from Sacramento, and then we go ahead and do the same people
to the 209.
209 area.
Yeah, but here's what's different about that. We're doing it.
Exactly.
So it's okay.
Oh, gosh.
George Lucas?
Jeremy Renner, George Lucas, and Bryson DeChambeau were all born in Modesto? Is that a better three than we have in Sacramento?
No. If you put up Sacramento, what are you going to get?
If we go with Mount Mo...
Yeah, get your four. Get your four best Modestos. Modestans?
Modestans. Mark Spitz?
Whoa.
I don't know who Jammin' Cammy is, but...
Oh, come on.
You're looking at her. She's on there.
I know her. Jammin' Cammy from Modesto. Sammy.
Okay, so hold on. So Modesto...
So we're going Renner, Spitz, Lucas, and DeChambeau.
I'm telling you right now, I think they've got it.
All right.
Dude, how are you topping that?
Well, Tom Hanks.
Okay,
but was he born? You did celebrities.
Yeah,
born?
these are born there.
Aaron Judge.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a good one.
John Daly.
Famous. Well, that's do we count Carmichael?
I don't know. Let's see what comes up. You're just using the same thing.
Born in Niners.
Yeah.
Born in Sacramento.
Didn't come up with the same.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Right here. Okay. Not. Who the hell is Ian Heacox? YouTube star. Brie Larson.
Okay. That's got to go.
Jessica Chastain.
Sam Elliott.
Solo Sikoa.
Who?
Solo Sikoa.
Who's Solo Sikoa?
He's the wrestler in WWE.
I mean, no disrespect, but come on. Colin Hanks. Oh, Adrian Barbeau was born.
Wow.
I didn't know that. We're like from Sacramento. I don't even. I'm. What? No. What?
I did not know that.
No, I need to double check this. I'm
before you say it.
Yeah, before I even say
but
this.
But right now, I've put Larson, Elliott, and Chastain. I think that's losing to.
Dude, Modesto wins.
Lucas.
I'm telling
Spitz,
you.
DeChambeau, and Renner.
Yo, I'm not. Hey, listen. I'm not trying to make any jokes about this. It just blows. That's true.
Okay.
Rodney King was born in Sacramento. How did we never know that? I'm just saying, in all the news and everything that never came up. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Max Bear Jr.
Oh.
Wow. The original Jethro from the Beverly Hillbillies.
Modesto has a better Mount Famous-More than Sacramento does. That's insane. Who did you write down Modesto's?
I did.
Well, and give us Modesto's again.
George Lucas. Jeremy Renner.
Yep.
Bryson DeChambeau. And Olympic champion Mark Spitz.
That's an insane Mount Rushmore. Modesto underrated. Modesto, the secret of the Central Valley.
That's their slogan.
Wow, the secret of the Central Valley.
We're forgetting like a major one.
In Modesto or Sacramento?
Sacramento.
Who?
Molly Ringwald.
Oh. Rio Americano High School's Molly Ringwald.
Was she born here?
I think she was born in Carmichael.
Roseville.
Same thing. Wasn't Summer Sanders too, by the way?
Yeah, but like, are we getting to the outlying
That's
areas?
what I'm saying. Right, exactly.
Us?
By the way, Modesto already has a slogan. It's actually displayed prominently on the Modesto Arch. I didn't know Modesto had an arch. See what we're finding out? I didn't know
the arch. I
didn't know Modesto had. Yeah, because you know why? I think it's in like a Channel 3 commercial or whatever.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Water, wealth, contentment, health. Modesto.
Oh my gosh, you're just lame.
I personally would. They maybe need to spice it up. I would go Modesto. We're the besto. What a wonderful Mount Rushmore. From the 209, Modesto sucks. Well, fine.
Wow, they're calling out their own.
That's from the 209, even.
Well, I mean, if you live in Stockton, you probably hate Modesto, too. If you're from Ripon, you probably hate Modesto, too.
What about Keys?
Keys?
It's right there. I mean, you're just going through all these spots. Like, we're saying Sacramento and just getting Sacramento, but not Roseville, Elk Grove, you know.
But what is Keys?
Just another little location.
Is that a city?
Huh?
If
Keys?
you're from Merced, you hate Modesto.
From the 916, what kind of a fat ass is in the fridge in the middle of the night? Is this really a thing? I'm 45, and unless I'm getting water, I'm never in the fridge. It's not in the middle of the night. It's more like I'm on my way to bed, and I have a little tummy hunger. I don't get up at like 3.
Oh, good for you.
From the 209, I'm from Stockton. I service Modesto and Ceres. Hello, twice a week for work. Can confirm I would never come out here for anything. From the 916, Dave, that snack sounds awful and fat. Also, last night I was eating grape jelly, Ritz crackers, and peanut butter. From the 209, you can't use Aaron Judge. He was born in Sacramento. Of course you can. How could you not?
No, is he saying use Aaron Judge for Sacramento?
But we're talking about celebrities that were born in that city.
Yeah.
And Aaron Judge was born in the city.
Yeah, but what's his phone number?
But here's
His phone number is probably 219.
No, I'm with you. Here's the thing. Sacramento's Mount Sacramento more is so paling in comparison to Modesto's that we actually kind of have to. It's a janky Aaron Judge.
They've got quality. We've got quantity.
Well, yeah, we're bigger. Of course.
Not better.
But their Oreo were kind of Hydrox. Their Transformers were kind of GoBots.
But we've got the Costco supply of Hydrox.
That's true. Mr. Miyagi was born in Isleton. Well, what the hell do we do with that? We're not doing
Celebrities born in Isleton.
Doing a Mount Islemore.
Your thoughts on Isleton?
Here's what I know about Isleton. When I was in my early 20s, I had an old beat-up convertible that barely ran, and my girlfriend at the time, which, can I just say, and I'm self-deprecating, you know this, I'm not the meow. For me, big meow. We would, because my boss lived in Antioch at the time, so we would go, we used to take a evening summer drive, and we'd go down 5 to Hood Franklin. We'd head over to 160, and we'd do the River Road.
Right.
Oh, no, sorry. It wasn't a Hoblet car. It barely ran. And we'd always pass through Isleton, and I always remember thinking two things. Number one, I'll bet you there's a really good place to eat here. And then number two, I was like, people actually are born and raised and live their lives in Isleton. And that is so strange to me. No disrespect. I'm sure it's awesome. But, can you imagine, your day-to-day life is in Isleton? What do you do? You're in Isleton.
Fish?
Yeah, a lot of fishing. A lot of catfish.
Water skiing? I don't know.
I heard there's, a really good Chinese spot in Isleton.
Really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't have had that on the radar. I would think it'd be like a fish and chip spot or a barbecue place. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I'll bet you anything there's some sort of early summer festival in Isleton on the Delta that's just so awesome. I'll bet you there's something really awesome in Isleton that we don't know about.
Was it the Crawfish Festival?
Crawdad Festival.
Crawdad, yeah. Yeah, I've gone to that a couple times.
Have you?
Uh-huh.
Really? You have?
Yeah.
You don't even eat them.
I know. I went for the ambiance of Isleton.
Are there any craw moms?
No. Just dads.
How do they procreate? Oh, remember that song Aaron's pointing out? They're famous for that song, Isleton's in the Stream.
Yes, that is what they are. Is that by Billy Idol?
Billy Isleton-ish?
Rebel Yell.
Phillies and Brewers have clinched their divisions. Oh, yeah. Cubs, Padres, and Dodgers are also in. The Blue Jays have clinched. Is this an AL playoff spot?
Mm-hmm.
An AL playoff
spot. However you want to say it.
The Mariners and Yankees clinched last night. Why? Pressure?
Yes.
Tough game? The Guardians could win the AL Central. They were 15 and a half back on July 8th, Jason Ross.
And now they are tied.
That is so cray.
Yankees are one back of the Blue Jays.
I got a baseball stat today that is probably, this is a text from a friend of ours. I won't say who because I don't want to violate his privacy, but this is interesting. I definitely am not going to say who this is. Actually, I want to be careful in case anyone else is listening. Okay, this person that texted, we'll say, has a friend that got married in Isleton at a mansion. The after wedding bar party was chicken nuggets from a microwave and Bud Light. I'll never go there again. Here, you know that person, by the way. That's a dear friend of ours.
Yeah, we all know Whitey Gleason.
Yeah.
My favorite baseball stat.
Yeah.
And it's going to take a while to top this. This stat actually got me excited, Jason. The longest World Series droughts in the history of baseball are held by the following teams. At 76 years, the Guardians. At 56 years, the Brewers. At 56 years, the Padres. At 48 years, or never, I believe, the Mariners. They're all almost certainly going to be in the postseason this year. Could this be the year of champions that aren't ever champions? Like, you got the Thunder, maybe one of those suckers win it. Then let's get like, I don't know, the Colts or something. Or not the Colts, the Lions,
Browns,
the Bills.
I got to watch the Browns.
You got to watch the Browns. Hey, go down to Shredville. We'll take a break. When we come back, What's on Deck brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. And we'll clean up a bunch of other stuff before we get our cross-talking in with our friends right after this.
The Alan Styles Show.
Brock's bro, Chubba, he's all Nevada and wasn't great. Why didn't we ever hear about him? You answered your own question, Jeff, because he's not very good. Look, man, it's your 5th year at UNR. You are now Preston, not calling you Chubba. How old is he?
He is 24 years old, a 6th-year starter, never won a college football game.
We use your government name.
You can listen to the Alan Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. Your Wednesday forecast is going to feel cooler. We'll watch those clouds thickening up this morning and through the afternoon, and that's a sign of change. Highs today in the upper 80s to low 90s, with a chance, especially late afternoon, of a brief shower. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
It's about time they
Fix that pothole. Invented better windshield wipers.
made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
Hey, Joy. Oh, you are glowing.
Oh, hey, more like Mira joyed that Miralax helped me go. I was so backed up. Tried mega coffees, prune juice, everything. Then Miralax. And hello, gentle relief without the harsh side effects.
Ooh, how does it work?
It works naturally with the water in your body for constipation relief. Find Miralax today at your local retailer.
Use as directed for occasional constipation.
Huge savings on Dell AI PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors are here, and they're newly designed to help you do more faster. They can generate code, edit images, multitask without lag, draft emails, summarize documents, create live translations, and even extend your battery life. That's the power of Dell AI with Intel inside. Upgrade today by visiting Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Alan Styles here with your Sacktown Sports Injury Report, brought to you by Downtown LA Law Group. Joey Estes, out with that herniated disc in his lower back, is expected to return in 2026 after undergoing successful surgery in LA from Dr. Robert Watkins. Denzel Clark, out with that right adductor strain, expected to return in late September after going through a running and hitting progression in Arizona. That was your injury report, brought to you by DT LA Law Group.
Hey, I'm Alan Styles. Injured at work? Call Downtown. DT LA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DT LA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call Downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
I'm with Vince Bloom, the big guy at Folsom Lake Dodge.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are just heating up.
And during the Drive into Fall event at Folsom Lake Dodge, save over $10,000 net savings off MSRP on a new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. That's over 19% off.
Now, that's a hot deal.
At Folsom Lake Dodge.
In the Folsom Auto Mall and online at FolsomLakeDodge.com.
Grand Cherokee includes $45.25 dealer discount plus $5,500 in national retail loyalty and select inventory bonus cash. Vince S 86 67 701 62 93 87 66 94 58. See for details. Expires 9/30/25.
Nighttime is fun time at the Hagen Oaks Top Tracer driving range. It's more relaxed at night with people enjoying technology, where you can play Pebble Beach at Hagen Oaks, compete against your friends in a variety of games, or just practice at your leisure. There's food when you're hungry from hangout eats and drinks, or enjoy a beverage on the brand new patio with relaxed seating. And check out the free concert series. It's the Hagen Oaks driving range nightly until 2 a.m. Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
When I want to stretch out after a long day, my sofa needs to be comfortable, but it also needs to look attractive and inviting when guests come to visit. Hi, I'm Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. We spend so much time on our living room sofas that we forget they're a focal point and a hint to our decorating tastes. Right now, during Naturewood Home Furnishings sofa sale, you can save on every sofa, including gallery-exclusive custom-ordered flex steel furniture. Whether you're interested in a new sofa, sectional, or recliner, you can choose from hundreds of colors and fabrics. Nobody has more styles and choices than Naturewood Home Furnishings. And when it comes right down to it, it's all about choices and always about quality. Shop Naturewood for the look you love at a price you'll love even more. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings right now for this remarkable sofa sale. Off Highway 50 at Hazel, look for the water wheel.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is gonna be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Chris, why are you looking at your phone?
I'm getting text from somebody.
Who?
The 209?
They don't know we're doing a show? Yeah, 209.
All because of a throwaway comment.
You got me stumped.
Yeah, what comment was
Who's texting you?
Well, gonna try and hide this. Let's just call this person Arcota. That's a little too close to it. Ryan C.
You understand that's not my fault.
Yeah, you brought it up.
You did a whole segment on it.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't want to blame myself.
Now he's on the personal text line going for it.
It's much more easier to blame you.
Oh, good for you. Before we get to I'll tell you what's on tap coming up here soon, as a matter of fact. I have a list it's at the Laguna place in Elk Grove, the Gym Boys.
Mm-hmm.
I have a list of the participants in the media celebrity Gym Boys taco eating contest.
I know who I'm pulling for, I think, till I hear the list.
Wait till you hear the list.
Okay.
The CEO of Gym Boys Tacos and somebody that I need to become friends with, also the grandson of the founder, Jim Boy Knudsen.
Okay.
Eric Freeman will be there. Defending champion Mark S. Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Fox 40's Tony Salazar.
Okay.
KVIE's Benji Eagle. I know Benji. He's a great guy. Local radio legend, KFBK's Pat Walsh, will be there. Dear friend of ours, former KFBK program director and mother of the View star Alyssa, Judy Farah, will be out there. She is amazing and has been a mentor to me forever. The MC will be Patrick Harbison of Patrick Harbison PR, another really good dude. I left out two candidates, guys. One, Sacktown Sports' Alan Stiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
He's been talking a lot of trash about that, too.
Let's go, Alan.
Are you ready for it to be difficult?
Okay, this is someone I might be rooting for instead or pulling for as
I'll
well.
I'll start with, and you're going to go.
Are they from Northern California?
I don't know where they're originally from, but they certainly work here.
Modesto?
No, maybe. I don't know. They work with our content partner, KCRA Channel 3. You're probably thinking Lisa Gonzalez. It might be even tougher. Tamara Berg.
Wow.
And I have a Tammy Berg jersey. I've gotten an autograph. How do I choose here? Oh, oops.
Say something you weren't supposed to?
I'm so sorry. Special note, due to space constraints, general public spectators are not encouraged, so please do not publish the location of the competition. It's at the bottom! It's at the bottom!
Yeah, guys, you start with that.
It's at the bottom! I was trying to help him out and plug the thing.
So everyone listening, forget.
Yes, that it's in Roseville. The Chip Boys
because
on Fair Oaks Boulevard, Manzini, and Carmichael.
Taco Bell.
Dave is doing one of his classic pranks where he pretends to give out the location.
100% not tomorrow either. You put that at the top. Anyways.
I'm confused now.
The first to finish 7 Jim Boy tacos will earn bragging rights, and all participants will receive a $700 donation to the charity of their choice.
Oh.
Well, that's awesome. We can also, we are welcome to get there to capture the tasty taco action. I almost said that's a tasty taco auction. And also Eric Freeman available for interviews. So
okay.
We'll have to get a complete recap from. So, just to be clear, Alan Stiles he can do a taco eating contest, but God forbid he come
what are you
do
saying?
it. Just
Well, maybe we'll have him on Friday. See how he did.
Oh, is he going to be our celebrity pick six?
Oh, that's awesome.
Another secret revealed.
Ileton has a huge Chinese history. They hold a Chinese New Year parade every year. It was created as a Chinese town. I'm getting Ileton history here. My mother-in-law drives there once a week just to go to the Chinese restaurant in Ileton. She says there's the best honey walnut shrimp in the world.
Whoa.
Wow.
I love honey walnut shrimp.
Yeah, I like honey walnut shrimp too. You know,
I mean, who doesn't?
Let me tell you something, and then we got to get to what's on tap, Chris. On deck.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Yeah.
Underrated in cooking, peanuts. I love peanuts in my Chinese food, man. I really do. And peanuts also in like the Chinese chicken salad or the noodle salad. Like peanuts are so good in cooking if they're used right. They really, really are. If you want to make an awesome dipping sauce, like a really awesome dipping sauce for like spring rolls, egg rolls, whatever, soy sauce, tiny little spoonful of peanut butter, whisk it together, a peanut soy sauce. It's fantastic. I'm telling you, a little drop of sesame oil, maybe a pinch of black pepper.
Just a pinch.
Just a pinch.
Yeah.
What's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. Astros, A's. You know, this time it is for real.
It is, and the A's are spoiling seasons here. Hurt the Astros last night.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. A's are slapping an expiration date right on their faces. Cardinals and Giants. Tigers at Guardians. Yeah, that's...
Everybody...
Clap your hands.
Yes. Everybody dance now.
Everybody.
Wang Chung tonight.
Oh.
Everybody.
Yeah. Everybody. Wow, have we just done an Mount Everybody more?
Everybody last night at the game.
Everybody last night at the game.
Booing Jose Altuve.
Good.
Venom. And Carlos Correa a little bit, but Jose Altuve was just...
Do you think baseball would frown on there being like an A's branded mini trash can with spoon that they could sell for fans during the game to bang on? Just like a trash can as big as this like solo sized cup with an A's logo, no Sacramento on it, and like a little metal spoon so it would make a noise.
Cowbell.
Yeah, but you know, for the trash can for Jose Altuve.
Sure. It's a money-making opportunity.
Oh, God. We may have to end the show right now.
Why?
we're idiots. Just idiots. We always do a live Mount Rushmore. We forget things.
Oh, and the everybody?
Uh-huh.
What?
The literal, no doubt, not even close number 1 seed. Wants to rule the world.
That's the number 1 seed?
You don't think so? What would be ahead of that?
I haven't heard that song in like
an hour.
Such a long time.
Everybody
Years,
Dance
probably.
Now.
Do you think Everybody Dance Now is ahead of Everybody Wants to
I
Rule?
don't know.
I don't know either. I feel like Wants to Rule the World is number 1, thanks to Overcommitter on the chat.
Yeah.
Also, MC pointed out that, or I don't know if that's what he's saying, but also, I want to be clear. Peanut sauce and peanuts and cooking is really good, as long as no one you know is allergic.
Of course.
Okay,
yeah.
just saying,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to. Our best friends, their kid is super allergic to They have to carry an EpiPen when they go on trips and stuff. So, okay. Anyway, so all that's on deck. No football.
Not today. One more day. We have to wait one more day.
But tomorrow,
yes,
football.
Yes, finally here, week 4.
And then does the Ryder Cup?
Is it Thursday or Friday?
I want to say
Probably
it's Friday, isn't it? Yeah, I want to say it's Friday.
Well, you can say it.
Yeah, but look, it doesn't even say. I'm pretty sure it's Friday.
Yeah, what's the date under there?
The date under there is the 26th through the 28th. I could say it, Jason.
Friday.
Thank you. Friday. I'm excited for that. I was also looking. I know we got a break here. I was looking at the menu prices for things because you guys like to drink so much at sporting events. By you guys, I mean Chris. For the Ryder Cup, just real quick. Chris, you want to take a guess at this year's Ryder Cup? How much is a Michelob Ultra, 25-ounce Michelob Ultra?
25-ounce, so almost 2, or a little more than 2.
Well, okay, how about a 16-ounce? I don't want to mess with you here.
Okay, I will say $14.
How many ounces?
16.
16.
We have a tie, 15.
Oh, come on.
$15 for a Michelob Ultra, 18 for a 25-ounce. So Chris is going to be like, oh, that's a value. And for a premium beer, $19.
Oh.
None of them, by the way, come with a commemorative Ryder Cup. Right?
Yeah, that's
right?
what it should have, yeah.
We'll take a break.
You're forgetting something.
What?
What's on deck?
I said what's on deck.
You're forgetting what is on deck.
You talking about what just walked in on deck?
No. What sporting event today?
Today that you are anxious and also not.
Carabao Cup, Huddersfield Town at the Acu Stadium is hosting Huddersfield or Manchester City, who beat us 5-0 last time. By the way, just got a text. NBA reporter Mark Stein is at the Acu Stadium as we speak. Yeah, big Man City fan, but has promised not to root for them today.
Okay,
outwardly.
Yeah,
we'll take a break. We got another big surprise for you. Huge surprise.
Hey, Mark, I can get you an away ticket.
Huge surprise in celebrity birthdays, by the way. A big birthday today. We'll be right back after this.
Everybody love everybody!
Malik Monk plays here.
Started left, goes right, steps back, launches the 3. Nothing but net. Oh, that was just filthy. Oh, my, that was sweet.
Sacktown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options, heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's TREX.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Go from daydreamer to industry leader with Amazon Business. From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools that help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at AmazonBusiness.com.
Let's go! You still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Ooh, ma.
What was that?
That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud Phone System. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very...
Calm? I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business calm at ooma.com/radio.
Progressive's teen driver discount could lower the cost of insurance for your teenager and save you some money. And then you can still spend money on them. Because just when you think you have a grasp on spending, new sneakers. And then it's money for a school field trip. And of course, spending money. Oh yeah, and a new phone to replace the one they dropped in the toilet. Oh, don't remind me. So just get Progressive's teen driver discount. And then you can continue to spend money on them. Endlessly. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discount not available in all states and subject to terms and conditions.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
There are plenty of reasons to love golf in Northern California. With giant redwoods lining the fairways, the best Alistair McKenzie course you've never played is Northwood Golf Club's 9-holer along the Russian River. The 7th hole at Pebble Beach is a beauty or a beast. Play a sand wedge or a 3-iron depending on the direction of the wind. Down the road a bit, Pacific Grove Golf Course sports a gazillion-dollar ocean view and a green fee about 1/10 of Pebble Beach. San Francisco's Presidio Golf Course survived the 1906 earthquake and was home course to President Teddy Roosevelt. You can tee it up on the ocean at the links of Bodega Harbor at dawn and tap in at sunset in the mountains at Old Greenwood in Truckee. Unlike Caddyshack's Carl Spackler, a good superintendent goes unnoticed working behind the scenes. Green thumbs up. There's a lot to love about golf, and as columnist Thomas Boswell wrote, when you fall in love with golf, you seldom fall easy. It's obsession at first sight. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson. Paid for by Action Matters.
Attention former and present inmates of women's prisons in California. If you are currently or were an inmate of Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla, also known as Chowchilla Women's Facility, Valley State Prison for Women in Chowchilla, Institute for Women in Chino, or Folsom Women's Facility in Represa, and were a victim of sexual abuse, now is the time to come forward, as you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. If you were an inmate at any of these prisons at any time and were subjected to sexual abuse from staff members, you may be entitled to substantial cash compensation. Call our California Women's Prison Helpline now at 800-408-1240. The deadline to file a claim may be close. Call now to get the justice, closure, and the financial settlement you deserve. Even if it was long ago, call our law firm's Women's Prison Sexual Abuse Helpline right now at 800-408-1240. 800-408-1240. 800-408-1240.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Here we go. The bell is stuck. Hello. Well, we got a lot of C's and K's in this room here. We have Chris Watkins.
Hello.
Chris Verlaud. We have Kayla. And we have Crumble Chris.
Crumble Chris.
Yeah, right. A visit from Crumble Chris. Yeah. Kayla, wasn't it just yesterday that we were talking about Crumble Chris and cookie delivery? And was like, oh, you're leaving Thursday. That sucks because, he and Friday, whatever. Here he is.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was like, I woke up this morning, I had a feeling. You know when you wake up and you just feel good, look good, play good kind of feeling?
No. Sorry.
Here, I'm giving you some of my good juju.
Though. Yeah.
I had a feeling maybe the crumble would appear.
Yeah, here we are.
It knocked me off my socks.
Here we are.
I might have started a rumor that you were complaining to the brass.
That
she might have.
right.
Been great working with you.
It's been fun.
Chris,
What's in there?
What is going on?
What's in the box?
You're here for a very special reason, though.
That's correct. That's correct.
There we go. Today and coming up in celebrity birthdays, it's the first time I think we've ever had a company as one of our birthday participants because today is Crumble's birthday.
Happy birthday.
So it's fitting.
Happy birthday.
Yes, Crumble's birthday.
Okay.
So we got a special box for the Crumble birthday.
I
know. You open it up.
Yeah.
And we got that double-decker birthday cake.
Lord. Look, Kayla's filming.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's... it's really soft. It's really... I mean, it tastes... When you think birthday cake, that's that.
Yeah.
Then we got the classic... Oh, knives and plates. Nice. We got the classic pink sugar, which is one of the Crumble's originals.
Like a bunch of pack wolves. There's a piece of ham.
We got pumpkin brownie.
Oh.
Hazelnut. It's a stuffed hazelnut chocolate. This is Oreo birthday cake.
Oh my God! Come on.
So
Jason
that's a really popular one.
Jason just actually did a dance.
And then we have a good old snickerdoodle. Wow. Yeah. For some reason, when I think snickerdoodle, I think of Dave.
Honestly, it was my nickname in high school. It wasn't, but that's fine. Sorry. Hey, guy calling me. I'm doing a show. Sorry, that threw me there because he knows I'm doing.
Is that the name of the guy? The guy?
Yeah,
calling you?
it's Snickerdoodle. Yeah, exactly. Well, good. So we've got and I don't know. This is going to sound weird, and I don't mean it to be weird. But if I had to take, if I had to pick any food that I would literally probably take a bath with, it would be. No, I mean that though in like the nicest way. It would be that birthday cake cookie. Look at that thing. Imagine just chilling in a loofah. Whatever, dude.
It's funny you say that. On the Crumble commercials that we've been putting out on Instagram recently, the advertising department. I don't know who thought of this, but they're in the advertisements. They're squishing them.
Ooh.
They get like a 6-pack and they open it up and they just squish them.
Yeah, it's like Play-Doh almost.
Crumble to crumble. Also, kind of cookie abuse. I don't take.
Hey, how are you
kindly
gonna eat
to
that now?
I know, right? Well,
Still
now
gotta be eaten.
Now it's just reduced. Now it's a big crumble ball.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday. We'll find out.
Awesome.
I have no idea how old. Could be 5. Could be 50. Literally, no clue how old Crumble is. Okay. Chris knows.
Yes, he does.
So this is a rare occasion where you're going to be participating in part of Celebrity Birthdays.
Okay, on that one, yeah.
Yeah, brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, if you're visiting in a strange town and you're doing a radio stint and you put it out there that morning, you look good, you feel good, you are wishing Crumble Cookies into the world, be like Kayla. They appear and there you go. We're all going to gain weight today in the best of ways. Crumble Cookies. Jason Ross.
All right, well, let's start there. Happy birthday to Crumble Cookies. Dave, how old is our wonderful Crumble Cookies?
Crumble Cookies, I'm going to say are 10. Hi, sweetheart. I'm on the air. Say hi to everybody. Hi. And look, I've got cookies and you don't. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay, bye-bye. It's my daughter checking in from USC.
that.
What'd I say? 10.
11.
I'll say 6.
14.
Let's go with 8.
Can I just say how funny it would be if Chris is like, actually, Crumble Cookies was established in 1891 in Des Moines, Iowa.
He's like 50
By
years.
John Crumble.
Right? Yeah, by John Crumble, exactly.
Yeah. We actually have a correct answer.
Yes.
What?
And they get all the cookies.
Isn't it funny you say that because it's actually Jason Ross.
Oh, wow. What did you say?
It's a mystery.
He doesn't remember.
Nobody knows.
It is 8.
8 years.
Happy
8 years old.
birthday.
Nice.
That's fantastic. Oh, Crumble's still young.
Yeah.
Take them to Disneyland, get little mouse ears, have some fun. Still get licorice all over their faces. Fall asleep at night with a teddy bear. Oh, Crumble. Jason Ross, back to you.
No, we're done.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's go with...
He's like, do we have any?
wrong date? No, Eddie George.
Wow.
Former...
He looks great still, guys.
Just got to flex here real quick. Former golf partner.
Oh, here we go.
So you should know.
Edward
Yes,
George.
you definitely know. You guys talked to
I
each other.
actually do. Ohio State's Ed George is 48.
You know, he's probably 51, and he looks 30-something.
Yeah, he is in really good shape,
He
dude.
could play.
I'll say 50.
I'll say 50.
52.
48.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Crumble Chris.
Crumble. Nice. Well done, Crumble Chris.
Reciprocating correct answers.
Let's see. Oh, Dave, one of your all-time favorites, Vontez Burfict.
Oh.
The dirtiest, most heinous football player to ever play the game.
So you definitely know his age, yeah.
Vontez Burfict is stupid. Also, 41. I hate it.
I'll say 33.
Yeah, they say sports hate. I think it might actually be.
That's okay.
It sounds real.
I
really
can't stand him.
44.
I'm going to go 38.
Ooh, that's what I was going to say. 39.
We don't have a correct answer, but Chris Watkins is closest, 35.
He's that young?
He should still be playing.
He should still be playing.
He really should.
Not really.
All right, let's mix it up. Let's go. This might hit certain generations here. The television show Boy Meets World came out.
One of my favorites.
Christopher Law, just say it.
1993.
There we go.
Of course.
I'll say 1993.
Oh, you're in agreement?
I'll say 95.
92.
94.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Chris and Dave. Thanks, Dave.
Come on.
Good job on siding with us.
He's a machine.
Okay, let's do this one. Prince's song 1999 came out on this day in what year?
1999.
1999 actually came out, weirdly enough, in 1983.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ish.
Well, now you're scaring me. 98.
If you sing that now, is
what? 1998.
If you sing that now, it's kind of weird, right? Like
It is.
because now it's a throwback.
Yeah.
Oh,
81.
Y2K, look out.
85.
What did you say, Kayla?
99.
I think we have a tie between Dave and Chris's 82.
Oh, 82.
Yeah, that's insane to think
Yeah,
about that he made that in
Long time ago.
before
Yeah.
I was born.
Happy birthday to Crumble Cookie.
Happy
Let's
birthday.
go.
8th birthday.
We got a card and everything. We're all going to sign. Send it to
Nice.
Jonathan Crumble. Weirdly enough, I don't mean to. I know we're having fun here, but coming up next on the program, a lot of rumors going on about the Sacramento Kings and their salary cap issues. Did they just solve those with one massive trade of a highly paid member of that team? Chris and Kayla are going to have the answer for you next.